Welcome to this week's episode of the Have a Word podcast, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Adam Rowe, and that's Dan, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Dan Nightingale. This is our podcast.
It is. We're both going on tour separately. You start in August, I start in September. Going all over the gaff. Tickets for my tour at adamrowe.co.uk and tickets for Dan's tour at
dannightingale.com.
Ahead of that, you've got some previews coming up, danspreviews.com.
Yeah, very few tickets left, but tickets are selling out for both these tours. Get them now to avoid disappointment.
And of course, if you're a long-time listener of Have a Word, you will know that we have got one of the biggest and best Patreons on the planet and the biggest in the United Kingdom. 23,000 and counting, starting from just £3 a month. You get an absolute belter of a deal from us. Not only do you get early access to these public episodes, but you get an extra episode every single week, which is where we save our naughtiest humour for. And on top of that, every single month, you get a special. You get a brand new special every single month. Back catalogue included.
Legendary. The Nashville special was huge. We went to Amsterdam. We've done 2 ghost hunts. We've taken over a restaurant. And there's loads more on top of that. I think we're up to something like 20 plus Patreon specials. And then the famous lock-ins when we get hammered in here with our mates. Some of the best podcasting we've ever done.
Patreon.com/haveawordpod. Sign up for just £3 a month. You do get more benefits the more you sign up for, but everyone gets all of the content that we put on there. And on top of that, you get early access to tickets for our shows, for the podcast live shows, and sometimes we do small events, and they sell out immediately on Patreon. So if you want to be in the room for those, you've got to be a Patreon. Patreon.com/haveawordpod. Sign up now and enjoy this episode. We've already recorded it.
It's going to be a belter.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
Episode 260, what?
270?
270 odd. We're here. We all had a few drinks last night. Carl's in a mood. That's happened. He's had a tough morning, but he's brought that mood into the studio with him. He's blaming everyone for his mood, especially me. I get the brunt of that because we're friends and he doesn't feel like he can really shout at anyone else. So he's been shouting at me. And he's over there being all moody. How are you?
It's gone.
It'll come back. Could it come back?
No, I'm not like that.
Nah.
Dan's anxious because he thinks there's going to be genuine beef. And you know what? There might be. We'll see how the episode goes.
No,
How you doing, lad? You all right?
We're going up, lads. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably like that with your fucking mates. 6 months.
It is mad, then, isn't it? Like, that little thing we've just had there, if you had that with one of your mates, you'd never speak to them again.
Yeah, that'd be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go through a lot of mates.
Probably a 35-minute voice note and then
a lot of my friends are really punctual because it just keeps the friendship on
That's
track.
the one thing I'd improve about my friends.
Yeah.
tardiness.
Tantard. We have got to be in. We cannot be in later than this time. La 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 la. La la la. Been pret?
I got a phone call at 5 to 6 off a delivery man going, we're there in 20 minutes, lad.
Oh, you and big industry. What is going on? It's always painful, Carl.
Is this the kitchen you tried to get delivered here?
Couldn't have happened.
Yeah, I didn't think it could.
Fucking hell.
Because it's a full kitchen in it, and our lift is just one small lift.
Yeah, they would have just died. It took them an hour to move it from the van to my house, outside my house. Yeah.
Right. Where is it now?
In the I've extended, so it's in the gap.
Right.
You got your kitchen in the garden. Modern.
Yeah. Just don't rain for a couple of months. And then another delivery came. And then, now I'm here. Serica's granddad died as well. In amidst of all that.
Mm.
But
delivering it.
Yeah, it was a big delivery. It's like, why is he doing it? You know what I mean?
Is she okay?
Yeah, he was. I mean, I'm not going to talk about it much, but he was ill, so it's kind of one of them blessing ones. Let's see it as that.
Yeah.
No drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what you want, innit? To get to the age where you're like, well. Or if something's wrong, dear. I'm so ready for your house to be finished. I know you are as well.
Death?
Just what?
I'm so ready for you.
That was a weird. You've got hangover segue mode there. Yeah, you know, that's just what you want, innit? You just want to die in your sleep if you can, peacefully.
I just
like
don't-
that's what you want. Just like no pain, no like sudden death, just like a nice peaceful death. And I'm ready for your kitchen to be finished.
Mate, I nearly cried when you were fucking having a go at each other before. I can't do granddad's dying as well. Like,
Dan's a bit
back to
hungover.
the kitchen.
He overdid it. 6 pints of Guinness. Woohoo!
Waiting you home at midnight.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I started during the special though.
Yeah,
I had pints.
He had 3 there and 3 in Pogues. Like a fucking maniac.
No, mate.
Like,
Absolute
like a
lad.
young whippersnapper.
Absolute lad.
Are we going to talk about last night?
We filmed our barbering special. We cut some people's hair. And we did some other stuff as well.
That's all you need to know, really.
That is all.
Varying
Like, that's what you're going to be
degrees of
watching on
success.
Patreon next month.
There's some good ones.
Goes out on the 15th. But let's be honest, if you're waiting for the barbering special, like I'm not signing up until the barbering special, like just sign up now and spend the next 2 weeks watching Nashville, the Ghost Hunts, the Roast. Like,
All the
Will is
lock-ins.
convinced the barbering special is the best thing we've done. It isn't.
There is recency bias.
It isn't.
Every time we finish the special. Best one, best one, best one.
Nashville is the best one, and there's 3 episodes of it. Go and watch that. Yeah, and then I had my first pints in a month. I had 5 of them, and they are going to be my last ones until Mykonos because I woke up this morning and I went, yeah, it's not worth that, is it? Like, I loved them when I was having them as
Just
well.
5, yeah.
Just 5 Guinness.
You
Yeah.
still feel fucked.
How bad were you this morning?
I'm not bad. I feel all right, but I woke up. Also, I got done eating chips after it, so I've woke up and gone. That's a fucking day's worth. I've got to cut a day out of my week somehow now. Between 5 Guinness and a Don eating chips. So I was like, right, I've got to go for a run today, and I'm playing golf later. Like, if I do both of them and keep my calories down, then I'll feel all right about it.
I know I feel rough because we had the Nando's at what midday. What was it? About 1 o'clock in the
About 1
afternoon,
o'clock, yeah.
and I haven't eaten again. So I've had that's why I feel rough.
Got you the meal deal as well. You didn't even eat it.
I don't feel like you've ever eaten a meal deal, have you?
Yeah, sometimes I like a BLT. Is that it? Yeah, BLT. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the thing I'd expect you to not eat.
You big
tomato.
boy. Tomato on bread, yeah.
That is such a weird texture for a little fucking food
I don't.
gimp.
I don't really like tomato on bread.
I don't like tomato.
Didn't you take tomato off your Nando's burger?
Yeah, I think the tomatoes a bit much in it
You
sometimes.
big brave boy.
Yeah. I'd like a BL, really.
I just like a B. Who has bacon and lettuce?
What are you on
Imagine
about?
going to Bold Street Coffee and going, can I have a bacon butty, please? And put some lettuce on it.
What are you talking about?
It's fucking insane.
I like it. I don't like bacon, so I just like the.
Do you just want bread?
I just want.
Can I have 2 slices of brown bread, please?
What's a club?
That sounds like me, to be honest.
What's a club sandwich?
Club is chicken and lettuce under bacon.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Spells club, that Dan.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
That's sick. I never knew that.
I've been
Not
watching The
biscuit.
Bear on Disney Plus, and it makes me want to try an American sandwich, like a sub, a proper.
Can I make butties?
A hoagie.
Yeah.
Next week I'm making butties for the firm.
Are you gonna have a
That
hot dog?
show is not good. It's great. It is a great show. It's not good if you want, when you stick something on, you're like, oh, I just want to watch something and it'll be relaxing. It is not relaxing. You feel like you've been working in a kitchen. It's so frenetic and like
I do
they're
wanna
all
watch it,
very
and then it's
New
great.
York.
Have you seen
Like,
Boiling Point?
It's not about customers. It's literally just about the food, the chefs, the pressure of the kitchen. And I've worked in an Italian restaurant, and I remember that feeling of like, oh God, I'm gonna fuck it up, and you're getting shouted
So
at.
have we.
Ask you a question.
Have you seen Boiling Point?
With Stephen Graham in.
No.
So me and
Oh
him
my
went to see it
God.
at the cinema. I think we spoke about it at the time, but it's worth revisiting. If you haven't seen it, I think it's on Netflix now.
It is. Yeah, it is.
It is one shot, but literally, like, they didn't edit it to look like one shot. In all the like promo afterwards, they're like, it's the hardest thing we've ever filmed. It's one continuous shot. So like, it's on Stephen Graham, but then it'll like, as a waiter walks past them, it'll sort of follow the waiter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really well done. It is the most intense thing I've ever seen in my life. Me and him come out of the Showcase Cinema like we'd just finished the shift.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Like if you've worked in hospitality, it feels like you're at work because it's it's so well done from that
It's
perspective.
been written by people who have lived in hospitality. It's not like, oh, I know what a bar is. It's just pouring. Like it's the things you go, oh, if you've worked there, you notice the little tiny, minute details that make it so good. Stephen Graham's an incredible actor as well. That helps, and it's so well written and it's so real. And go and watch it. Boiling Point, Netflix. So good.
So, it's funny how some people don't want to watch stuff like that. They're like, oh, it's just like, it's too much. I kind of like, it's not for all that. I wouldn't want to watch it all the time. I haven't seen Boiling Point, but
Well, I
with
love
the bear,
Boiling Point,
but
but
sometimes I really like it.
I really enjoyed watching it and felt stressed, but I have not watched it again for that reason. Normally, when I like something that much, when it goes on Netflix, I'll put it on as background noise. I just can't.
That's
bring myself
not
to put it
background
on.
noise.
No, it's fucking intense. He's an alcoholic head chef, and it's about his life as well as being in work. And it's so... Stephen Graham's incredible. It's so upsetting about the shit behind him, because he's genuinely one of the best actors.
Let's just clarify for people who don't know, because that you made him sound like a paedophile or a rapist there.
He's not.
And we don't know whether he's either of those things, but we've heard nothing along those lines. He
Digging the hole. Just to clear up, he hasn't killed anyone. I don't know. He might have done. But
Stephen Graham is probably our most requested non-comic guest. There's a photograph of Stephen Graham promoting one of his films or something he was in, holding 2 copies of the Sun newspaper. And as a Scouser, he's just constantly ignored questions about it, as far as I know. I believe he mentioned it on a podcast once, but then refuses to ever talk about it again in any press or whatever. We'd love to have him on, and obviously he'd be a dream guest in any other circumstances, but I couldn't, in good conscience, ask someone like that to come on. We probably wouldn't get him anyway because he's so big. But if we did get him on, I'd want to talk about that and find out what the fuck he was thinking. So I just don't see it
It's
happening.
actually a good place to come and sit about it to talk about it as well.
I know.
Not clear his conscience, whatever, but tell the story. But he's Jodie Coleman as well, another Scouse actor she's fucking insane.
A girl I dated for a while was in a band with Jodie Comer when they were 14. They're in a girl group.
That's good.
Their own thing, or like they just started one. It wasn't like an industry one that they put together.
No, it wasn't Judges' Houses, no. Like, yeah, they were just in a band together. They just like singing and dancing, I think. I think they were just
14.
yeah.
So it's terrifying.
Very organised that at 14,
She
isn't
got
it?
kicked out of the band.
Oh.
Who did?
Jodie Coleman.
Jodie Comer.
Killing Eve, incredible.
Never seen
Phoebe
it.
Waller-Bridge wrote the first. No, it's insanely good.
Gets irritating.
No, I'm talking the first series, like a lot of things. First series is impeccable. It's sad. Judges' Houses. I'm talking about X Factor. One of the groups is 25 and over. They're the old people.
Yeah, the veterans.
Yeah, we're 6 years into that.
That's awful, isn't it?
I think it's fine.
It should be 40 and over.
What? Who wants to see a fucking boy band with me?
No, Steve Brookstein was an older guy. He won it.
Oh, fucking 5 of us. Oh, we've just taken our angina tablets. It's fucking, no one wants that pop group.
Do you take angina tablets?
No, I just tried to riff on something that made you sound old.
Hyperbole. Sorry. Yeah, a comedy device.
Hyperbole.
Little orange angina spray my nan used to use. Used to always interest me because it looked like tango. She told me never to spray it in my mouth though, because I'll probably end up in the hospital.
Did you have a go though?
No, but I wanted
I would
to.
have so had to go. I remember coming down, my gran used to smoke. I remember used to coming down the stairs at her house, and my sister had got one of the cigarette butts out of the ashtray and was sat there going, like fake smoking. And I didn't go, instantly go, what are you doing? I watched for a bit. It was so cringy. She was like, you're fucking smoking. She must have been about 6. And then went, what are you doing? I made a jump so much. I was the kind of kid that would always fucking try and, like, if there was something that looked like tango spray, I'd have been like...
Yeah, it looked like a brain liquor. But she was like, yeah, don't do that. You put your heart, it'll probably stop or something. Oh, the lies old people tell.
Yeah.
Can't sit in the front seat, you got to be 16. Lying cunt.
I can see that in Etta as well. She's a right fucking
liar.
sneak. She's a sneak. She's got my little sneaky thing. Laura found a £20 note in her money box. She was like, Etta, what's this? She was like, apparently she went, huh, I don't know. I started looking around. I don't know. She was like, where have you got this? I don't know. She was like,
have you got this from Daddy's room? She was like, yes. She'd gone in. I had a bit of cash in my drawer. She'd gone in and gone, I won't miss 20 quid. The kids are so thick. She was like, well, I've got this money. Where does this go? A money box. Fucking smart. No one will ever think.
Yeah, but if she came with like a fucking Chinese one day, you'd also question that. Going down a little scran there. Everyone there, yeah, poppadoms and they're not Chinese, but you know.
I'll get this, guys. Don't worry about it.
That'd be so funny if she did that. You ordered like went to Mackey's and she was like, put your money away, Dad. Got my own money. Tell Ronald the fucking Queens here.
Oh, it's so funny because this is my fault. This is my genes, little sneaky like.
What's really funny though is that's objectively naughty and you have to discipline that out of them. But I can see in your face how happy you are that she did that.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I do because I was a little cunt for that. I used to steal tenors out of, there was a little set of drawers at home and my mum used to leave like sometimes like 40 quid. And I still feel bad about nicking those tenors. And I was such a fucking sneaky cunt with it. What I'd do, I'd never just take a tenner because you're like, well, that's stupid. So I used to take one of the tenors and then sort of nudge it towards the back of the drawer and under something. And I'd leave it there for like a week or 2 weeks until the money in front of it had changed. So I was like, yeah, mum doesn't know that that's gone. And it's so...
That is so conniving.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
I'd never take the... And I feel bad about it now.
You should feel bad about it.
So when I see Etta...
She might have missed a mortgage payment there and been homeless.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, she was.
Maybe if you hadn't done that, she might still be here.
Yeah, she died. She died from being homeless and mortgageless.
They are quite mutually exclusive, them two things.
That was bad. And the one time, she must have been going, I'm fucking sure there was more money in here. And she, you know your kids. Like I know her. She knew me. So she's gonna clearly be like, that little fucker. She came and got me. She was like, Daniel, come here, please. There was £30 in here.
She's got a very similar voice to you, you know.
Yeah. And I was like, and I knew it was in there. So I was like, I've not touched it. I'm such a good liar. I was like, Mum, I don't know why you're having a go at me. It's probably just, if I haven't touched it, Katie's not going to have nicked it because she was not like that. I was like, it'll be in there somewhere. She was like, well, show me where it is. I fucking knew where it was. I was like, it's probably just got jammed somewhere. She was like, it hasn't got jammed somewhere. And I was like, well, what's that? And she was like, oh, right. Sorry about that.
Oh, you bastard.
I literally walked away going, I'm a sneaky motherfucker.
Dear, is there a round of applause?
But
It's bad. It's bad. But as a child, he can't be tried for that. He was a child.
No, you've smashed
How
it
old
there.
were you?
12, 13, maybe.
Double Jeffrey, mate.
should've
He
got
is
some
not
money for that.
of legal age to be tried. That is, you should have got a BAFTA for that. BAFTA should have found out about that and come to your house and gone, here's this, don't tell your mum.
Get a bath.
The ultimate was when I nicked my dad's child maintenance by accident. My mum I've told you this story, haven't I?
No. Your dad's a child.
After my dad left, so I must have been about 15, he gave checks to my mum, and I think it was £200 each for the month or something like that is what he gave. So there was a check for 400 quid, and my mum had picked up the wrong paying in book. Do you remember the paying in books that were like a checkbook, but for just putting money in? Yeah. And she hadn't seen it was D Nightingale rather than N Nightingale. So just filled it all out, took it to the bank, gave them that. They were like, cool. So I think it must have been like, when you got your monthly statements about 3 weeks later, I'm just opening my statements. I had like a kid's bank account that I would always open, because you never got mail. You were like, I'm opening my mail. Yep, 3 pence in my account. Seems right. And I opened it and it said £403 and 3 pence. I was like, the fuck? What the fuck is this? I was like, oh my God, something's happened here. It is mine. It's probably mine. I was like, there's a chance it's not mine. So I was like, I asked around at school. I hid that. Went to school. I was like, can you trace checks? Or can you find out how money's got in your account? Like, this is my mates at school, all 50. Like, I don't know. So I found
your mates going, hey, John, do you know how international bank on those work? Yeah.
And just to let you know, if you're late again, That's the end of this friendship. So I actually found the customer service number for NatWest and rang them from the house phone. I was like, can I trace money that's gone into my account? And the woman was like, what? No, what do you mean? I was like, say if this money went in my account, could I trace where it's come from? She was like, I don't know. Well, it's in your account. It's been paid into your account. She was like off with me. And I was like, in my head, I was like, I have done absolutely everything I could here. I don't know what else I could have done. And that Saturday, I went on the best shopping spree of my fucking life. I had some birthday money. And I like, you know, when you bring stuff back, I brought back a fucking 2 tops, a new Walkman and everything. And then Mum was like, wow, this is all nice stuff. You got all this for your birthday money. I spent at least 230 quid. And I was like, yeah, I got this. This is £6. It was like 40 quid. The Walkman, £35. It was such bullshit.
I've told you about the newspaper round, haven't I? Where we robbed that money, me and my mate.
Oh, yeah. That's a long time ago, though.
Yeah, so we did a paper round, and what it would be, every week we would get sent the list of what everyone owes. So, like, let's say it was like, I don't know, £3.65 for the newspaper for the week. Obviously, if they hadn't paid, like sometimes they go, I'll give you double next week. It's fine. And sometimes it's 3 or 4 weeks or whatever. So it's always a different number, and you're sort of adding up. And I sort of, obviously, I'm good at maths, and I could see that there was just a number missing off it. So there's a total at the bottom. And obviously, at the end of every week, we take all the money in. Just make sure the total goes to the paper man. And anything left is tips, and we got to share it.
So who worked that out?
So I would just be given a sheet by the paper man.
Right.
Saying, number 21 owes this, number 35 owes this, right?
And the total was...
The total's at the bottom. And I think it was like, you know, it was Christmas time, I think, or nearly Christmas. And the total, let's say it was like, it said like it should have said 380, but it said 230 because he's magically missed off. Like such a round number missed off.
He's just fucked up.
And I was like, he's done that wrong. So I'm just going to give him that. So that's what we did. No, so this wasn't at Christmas time. Sorry. We did this twice, and the second time got us sacked. So the first time we were like, he's missed 150 quid off there. But that's his fault. So we'll just
he wants 230 quid, and you're like, there you go.
Yeah. So I give him it.
And then that wait after was like...
And he come back on the Monday, and he was like, Adam, this is short. And I was like, fucking isn't. Like, it says 230. He goes, yeah, but like, it's just, there's a lot more here. It's just the total's wrong. There's 150 quid missing. And I was like, oh, we just thought we got loads of tips. There it is. And I give him it, and he was like, he obviously knew I was lying, but he couldn't really have a go because that's the total. There's your money. This is mine.
Yeah.
The second time at Christmas.
Technically, you haven't done anything wrong, and you still had the 150 quid to be like, there you go. I thought I'm just so charming.
Yeah. The second time at Christmas, we just battered each other and pretend we got mugged.
That's the less advanced stealing, isn't it?
Battered each other.
Well, yeah. Well, we're going to get someone else to do it.
We'll just batter one of yours.
Why?
Make the other person the shit.
Yeah, okay, let's role play for a minute. Me and you are paper boys, which, you know, if I'd have lived in West Derby, probably could have been.
Could be a special as well soon.
Right?
The Paperboy special.
Yeah.
So I go, right, we need to pretend we've been mugged so we can keep this 380 quid. One of us needs to get battered. So I'm going to batter you, but you don't get to hit me back.
I'm taking a 70% cut.
No. Let's go 50-50.
Right, let's batter each other then.
Yeah. I think that is almost word for word out of the negotiation.
How did the fight go? Was it one punch, then one punch? Or was it you beat me up and then I'll try and beat you up?
I can't quite remember.
Hang on, he sacked you for... How did he find out the lie?
I can't quite remember what happened.
What a fucking
I think
dog.
I had a head injury.
What a rat.
He was sat over the road in a car watching.
We just battered each other, stealing my money.
I can't quite remember. Maybe we didn't end up doing it, or like we hit each other, but then we were like, we can't do this. I can't quite remember what happened. I'm sorry, that's a shit end of the story. But
yeah, my mum got her bank statement a month later, and her account was 400 quid light. And I have never seen her, I never saw her that angry. She lost her mind. She went, where is this money? And looked at me, and she's just worked it all out with all the stuff I'd bought, and she lost it. And luckily, she was only 4'11", so I just closed the door. But she was trying to kill me. I think she was like, I could feel the door. She was like,
but you hadn't actively stole that. It just accidentally got into your account and you kept it.
So I got grounded indefinitely, and I was a week into constant bollockings. It's pathetic. You've risked this whole family's welfare. Bollocking.
Yeah, but you've
and
got
then finally I was
Spandau
like,
Ballet on.
you know, when you just, finally I was like, yeah, but why has it gone in your account anyway? Because the check was made out to Norma Nightingale. So even if you've used the wrong paying in book, it shouldn't have gone in my account. And she was like, that is not the point. Right, interesting. Give me 2 seconds. So she was in the bank the next day, made that argument and got all the money back. And I got put on a repayment plan from NatWest. And I had to go in with the manager and they were like, what can you afford? And my mum was like, just tell them £1 a week. I was like, £1 a week. They were like,
still paying
okay.
That's 8 years.
Interest rates now.
I think I paid it like 3 times and then just never touched the account again. But they're getting
8 years.
8 years in Nick you got. By the way,
Do you know what? Getting out of that got me ungrounded. Even though I'd been a little shit.
Do you know what? I think your mum was being a bit of a fucking asshole there. I think you got a rough
she's
deal.
insured. That's like Ocean's 11 when he gets the money back and still wants it off the guys. You got your money back. You should be able to enjoy the
I genuinely didn't know it was I honestly, like an idiot, thought someone had just accidentally put 400 quid in
I
my
don't
account.
think you've done any.
It's the lying afterwards. This was £20.
So you didn't know originally that it was the child maintenance money?
No, I was.
Nah, I'm telling you right now, if this was a courtroom, mate, and your mum was on trial, did a special. I'm telling you right now, I could have represented you and got you off ground and free, even without that fucking them getting the money back.
Plan.
That is bollocks. Money landed in your account. You rang the bank and went, "How could I find out where that's from?" And they were like, "We don't really know." And what were you meant to do? What were you meant to do? Were you meant to go, "Oh, do you know what? There's 400 quid in my account and I don't know where it's come from. Do you know what? Send that to me mum. That's probably hers. Bollocks."
That's mad, you know.
Your ma was bang out
I
of order.
thought you knew all along.
She's lucky she's not here anymore. She'll be getting a fucking phone call from me, mate.
Norma.
Yeah, that's rough, that. By the way, I got 8 months in the slammer, didn't I, on Wikipedia?
Yeah.
They've extended it to a year.
Why? What have you done?
No reason.
Oh, wow. It's probably seen I tried to log on.
Bad
10
behaviour,
times.
probably. I tried to do Ainsley Harrier. And they've seen it, and they've extended the ban. A year.
Hang on. So they put you in Wikipedia jail for 8 months.
8 months
You've
ago.
still gone on to try and edit Ainsley Harrier.
I went in Ainsley Harrier. They've noticed.
Like a fucking
Carl's in prison for
smackhead.
drug dealing. He's been given 8 months and then he's tried to sell drugs in the prison.
Yeah.
So they've gone, "You're staying in here longer."
I've done 8 years in my early 20s, mate. I've been here before. A year will fly by. Don't worry, Wikipedia. I'll be back. No VPN. It's great, but it doesn't work. The only thing I've ever done, by the way, sorry to interrupt, is stole my mum's hairdryer once. And this is only about 3 years ago as well. I stole the hairdryer and I ate the little thing on the end. You love it, you. The little fucking pointer. Don't like that. Does my head in.
The one that makes it thinner.
Yeah.
The bit that makes it dry your hair quicker in a more concentrated place.
I mean, I know that as a barber. You know, I was there for the first time since 2003, actually, in a fucking barber's.
I took that off. Fucking get rid of that shite. Dried me hair, used it for a couple of days. And she's like, "I need my hair dry. Where is it?" And I gave it back. And she went, "Where's the end?" I was like,
Oh, yeah, you're a cunt for that, though.
Yeah.
Because you are a cunt for that. Like, every time we've been away together and you never bring a hairdryer.
Yeah.
It doesn't even enter his head
I've started now.
to bring his hairdryer. So he's always like, "Can I have your hairdryer?" So I give him the hairdryer in its full thing. And this is how he behaves with the hairdryer. With that end, he walks out the room, goes, "Oh, I don't fucking need that."
I fucking hate it. Does my head in.
So then I go, "Carl, I need to dry my hair now. Can I have the hairdryer back?" And he gives you it without the end. And you go, "Where's the end?" And he's like, "I don't fucking know. I didn't see where it landed when I threw it in the air."
I did that. I gave it back. She went, "Where's the end?" I was like, "There's no end on it." I knew there was.
You've done that before to me as well.
Yeah. I was like, "There's no end on it." She's like, "No, there was. I used the end every time." I was like, fucking, I don't know. Probably in your room. And she went, "Okay, I'll have a look in my room." I knew full well it was in my room somewhere, but it had gone. Maybe over the wardrobe, something like that. Fucked off.
like vendetta against
Fuck
these.
off. Yeah. And she's like,
He doesn't need it, so it doesn't exist.
exactly.
Do you know all the worst traits you give me because I'm quite sort of outward about them. You know what I mean? We're the same person, you know. He's just quieter.
It's not in my room. It's not in my room. And I was like, it is. Because it isn't in my room, mate. I'm playing FIFA. I know full well it's behind the wardrobe or something. and another day, where's the end? She's like, you don't have to buy me a new hairdryer. I was like, I'm buying a new hairdryer. Go behind the wardrobe. So I went behind the wardrobe and got it. I was like, here it is. And I was like, but I can't say it's in my room now. You know what I mean? And I was like, you haven't even fucking looked, you. You haven't even looked.
How long do you look before you find it on purpose?
So I was like, no need to look for you. I'll look in your room. I was like, you go downstairs. I wonder what you're doing. She went, no, I'm just going to stand here and watch you look. And I was like,
Trying to do slight
I had it in my pocket, like there, and I was like, you haven't even looked here, mate. Doing all like it. Under the bed. What's he just realised?
This is what mums do. You know when
Oh, it
mums...
probably isn't. They can always find it.
You know when mums always find something and they say you haven't looked?
They've had it all.
They've had it all along.
Yeah.
And they go in, like... You know when you're looking for something in your room, they go in and go, edit it, like immediately. They're doing
They've
this,
had
the
it the whole-
sneaky little bitches.
I've only just realised.
You're ready to be a
I've
parent.
done a mum move there, haven't I? Oh, shit. Anyway, I'm under. And I mean, I didn't dig under the bed. I wasn't like going deep. I had it in my hand. And I'm like, I'm on the edge of the bed where not only do you have to, you can see it. And I was like, move that fucking dildo there, mate. Move that briefcase full of money. I was like,
You ever found your mum's dildo?
you're acting like it exists.
There's no way your mum hasn't got a dildo. She's just a single woman and she's got needs.
Never found it.
I found my mum's KY jelly in the bathroom once.
I know you did.
And obviously I didn't realise at the time, but then you get older and you realise your mum was fingering herself in the bath.
Oh my God. Does that work in water, yeah?
No. KY jelly.
Well,
in
I
the
think
bath?
that's a more comfortable thought than my mum was fingering herself sat on the toilet.
Yeah. Or brushing her teeth at the basin.
With KY jelly.
Tell you what I need. A good old arsehole fingering.
Anyway, I was like,
You don't want to walk in on that. Oh, where is she?
not in the bathroom.
Where are my shoes?
Oh, they're under the sink. Anyway, I was like,
You are ready to be a parent. That's the parent response. They're not in the
I was
bathroom.
like, here it is. You are stupid. You man make me buy a new hairdryer. It was right there. And she just went, oh, yeah. So then I was like, I'm heavy. And she was like, yeah, there it was. Go on. And then like the next day she went, Carla, what you taking out your pocket? And I was like, well, you've
Great.
got it now, haven't you? So shut up.
Great control from her to like leave it 24
Yeah,
hours.
she just laughed at me. I was like, but do you know when you think you're getting away with shit, but mums see everything? She's like, you
Well, inadvertently there, we've done a full section of confessions. Send your confessions in to haveawordpod@gmail.com or the Patreon app if you're a patron. Let's have a break.
Father O'Leary will admonish you.
Fucking mad. Now then, lads, it is tour season. Come and see us do what we do best, which is stand up. Adam's on tour. We've got Thomas Green on tour. Jamie Hutchison is on tour, but I'm on tour as well. My second UK and Ireland stand-up tour. I'm loving this hour. It's new material. I've got 2 support acts at every show. Dean Coughlin from The Mild High is opening the show, and then a brilliant support act, a break for Bev Rogers, and then me doing this new hour. I am on tour until the end of November. November the 22nd, I'm finishing up in Liverpool, and then I'm not on tour for ages. Loads of shows are sold out, but these are the ones that need the push. Nantwich, South Shields, Middlesbrough, Leeds, Shrewsbury, Salford, Oxford, we need a few. London has got a couple of tickets left. Darwin, Bangor, Leicester, Warwick really needs a push. Bristol, Cardiff, Sheffield, Belfast and Dublin. I cannot wait to get over to Ireland. It's always mental that side of the water. Skipton, we've got extra dates in Hull and Glasgow because the first 2 sold out. Sale in South Manchester, and then the big one in Liverpool to close it all out. Please come and see the show. I know loads of you bought tickets already. It wouldn't be happening without the Have a Word fans. I appreciate you. I'll see you there. DanNightingale.com for all the tickets that are left. Nice one.
Part 2 of 4.
We're back.
Part 2
We're
of
back.
6.
We're recording 6 sections today. 2 guest bits because we're trying to squeeze people in. Got a lot of juggling to do schedule-wise over the next few months, guys. Got some people coming in on some odd days, some big guests, some new guests, some people you've never heard of, but you're going to get to love them. You know what I mean? You didn't know Mike Rice, did you? Didn't know Jamie Hutchinson? You do now. Wait till you see these cunts we've got coming in.
And some big things. And some big things that
I've got some big
people
things,
you do know.
but we don't announce them because they often let us down.
Nah, this big thing is a very
They're
cool
short things.
person.
Big short things.
And they've managed to ask for days where I'm not on tour, which is very helpful because that would have been stressful.
Dab.
It's Jeff Bezos.
It's Jeff Bezos.
Jeffrey Bezos.
He's coming to every night of my tour.
He was in
so
Italy when I was.
what?
He was near when I was.
You know who else was?
Kanye West.
Totti. Francesco Totti.
Did he live there?
He's Italian.
Yeah, he was. He was there, possibly. But yeah, Jeff Bezos, and
I bet he was.
the man on the boat was the Italian guy. We were like, any famous people been, round recently? And we knew Jeff Bezos had been in the Bay, and he went, yeah. Last week, Steve Jobs. He obviously meant Jeff Bezos, and we were like, wow, that is a big one. I was like, yeah, Steve Jobs, and we all just laughed.
Had Muhammad Ali in yesterday.
Shall we do some simple pleasures?
Yes.
You know it's my favourite section.
I love it.
Because people understand this. They get it. Come on, I want to go for the run.
Simple pleasures.
Going for the run.
Wanting to go for a run.
Yeah.
I went for a run last week. I'm trying to get off the e-cigarette, the
Oh,
vape.
thank fuck for that.
Oh, yeah.
Bad gimp.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been good if you just
one of
decided
the
not to
lids.
start that?
Yeah, it would have been good. But
Should
the
just
taste,
listen to us.
so nice.
They don't taste
and
nice, though?
nicotine's lovely.
What does it taste like? What, like cherry? Just have a fucking cherry
It
instead.
tastes like you're sucking off a gay robot. It's like
Yeah, but
robot
that's
cum.
nice. Like,
Yeah.
beep boop.
Fucking LGBT V.
Robocock.
What's the R?
Robot.
No, the V was for vape, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, people who vape, I hope, honestly,
One of the lids. I know you hate it.
it's horrible.
I know you
It's
hate
mad.
it. One of the lids got in touch and was like, they're selling nicotine lozenges at Lidl. So I'm having a...
No, because then you're going to get fucking attached to them. Just stop doing
Yeah, it's
stupid shit.
It's well better, isn't it? It was such a bad run. It was so slow. I did a 45-minute jog at a pace that was borderline embarrassing. I looked like I was doing a charity run for an illness.
If you
I
go on a
still
treadmill,
had.
what do you put the number on?
I never go on a treadmill.
Right.
I run wild. I run free.
I do intermittent. I do walking, sprinting, running.
I start on 8
Fartlek.
kilometres an hour.
8's what you start on, yeah.
Incline.
I usually
Incline.
end on 14.
What?
Incline.
I'm inclined to go for the run in a bit. Yeah.
Whoa!
I start on 8 kilometres an hour and then I try and... What my target is over the next couple of months is to get me 5K below 30 minutes.
I do 8 for 5 minutes and then do a 2-minute walk and then just incrementally grow it.
So I do 8 for... I did... Not yesterday, the day before. I did 8 for 15, 9.2 for 10.
Ooh.
10 for a couple of minutes and then up to 12 and sprinted so that I got...
Autistic fitness.
I do 12 and then
I do
I'll
9
put-
for 10, and I do 7 for 2, but then I also do 10.6 for 9.8. You ever tried that?
Blaster 14 for 30, mate.
Oh, yeah, 14 for 30.
You get the ghost legs.
What
You feel
about
like you were
what
fucking
about
walking off like
why,
this.
what about doing 129 at like 403?
It's too fast, Carl. Done.
Yes, coming the wrong name.
129 kilometers per hour on a treadmill.
Yeah, you'll get thin.
You'll be on fire.
We're doing simple pleasures. Jay Coldham says, simple pleasure is looking in the Mackey's bag after you've finished and seeing more chips.
Oh, yeah.
Point of order.
It is.
I eat the bag chips first.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you take it out and then you look.
You
Yeah,
take
you
it out and
go,
go,
"Oh."
ah.
Also, like if you take your Mackey's chips out and there's obviously chips missing from it enough to be in the bag and you don't check the bag immediately,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
You know what?
So do you know what? We get it. That would be a simple pleasure, but it is rejected because you're eating your Mackey's in the wrong order.
Last night I got 20 nuggets on the way home.
You love the 20 nuggets.
It's just a staple, easy.
It's your absolute
I was
tapping.
so drained last night. I got back to the car and I was like, I can't wait to eat them.
Yeah.
And then someone just went, you didn't get sauce. Someone in my head said, you didn't get sauce. And I had to sit there for 10 minutes to talk myself into driving back to the Mackey's. to get sauce.
Imagine if you actually had voices in your head and all they talked about was condiments. Need sauce.
I had to drive back and I went, I've about 40 minutes ago I got nuggets.
There's only about 45 calories in a McDonald's chicken nugget. Good, down there.
Yeah, but if you have 20 of them.
It's still it's still less than 1,000. It's like 900 calories.
I was,
Yes,
in,
900.
I was in deficit
Have you ever
yesterday.
tried having 20 at 40? What?
Like there's less calories in 20 nuggets than I had in Nando's yesterday.
Fills me up as well.
That's not good.
Doesn't seem possible, but that's
No,
what it says
I
on
was
the
so
McDonald's
happy when
website.
I got them. I got in bed. I'm into YouTube scamming videos now. That's me whole. Watch one of them. Ate me nuggets.
Oh, I've started watching Trump supporters get interviewed. It's one of my favourite things in the world.
Is he coming back?
He's trying, but he's also going to prison. So
What was that mugshot about?
Are they?
he's been indicted.
Are,
why is he
are the
looking back?
Republican Party trying to make sure he gets imprisoned before he can take the nomination?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
They're trying to, like, it's his own party coming after him to go, please do
Don't
not.
they want him now?
No,
He's not like a guaranteed
No,
win,
he's
though.
so divisive.
doesn't matter.
He's
He
hated within
divides the Republican
Republicans.
Party.
Mad. I thought he'd want to win at all costs.
No, they don't want to be associated with him. Really, they want to try and make him run as like an independent, but that doesn't really work.
Also,
'cause-
the chances are the Republicans will win the next election
Joe
because
Biden's an
Biden's. No, but it just works like that, doesn't it? Like, unless the
America's a lot more flip flopped than over there because they always think it's shit, so they just blame whoever's in charge and vote for the different party.
incumbent presidents usually win a second term, but this dude is
Asleep.
so fucking old.
He'll be dead, won't he? I love him, mate. He's fucking mad. He does
It
whatever
is
he
really
fucking
funny.
wants. See when he got shown the Trump mugshot?
No,
But he's a handsome guy. And that was all he said.
People were trying to like bait him into saying something bad, and he was like, oh.
You see when he fell off the bike?
Yeah,
They were
unbelievable.
on a bike ride and he just stops and then forgets that you have to put your feet down. And a woman's like, oh, I'm with President Biden. And he just goes, ooh.
He's just a normal fella. Good on him.
He's what?
Like, that's
He's just
normal
he's
shit.
got
Just old.
senile dementia, doesn't he? He's really fucked.
And he sniffs kids' hair as well.
Yeah, it's a bit mad.
That's a fact. He sniffs the hair of children.
Could be doing worse, like Hillary scranning them.
There you go. On Conspiracy Corner. Simple pleasure.
I'll have a
I
meat
can't
feast. I'm
believe-
sure you will.
I can't believe it can't be those fucking idiots again. It's going to be. Do you know, as soon as Trump was out of the White House, I just lost interest in
Exactly. Get
American
him back
news.
in.
It was, for that 4 years, it's just a slow car crash that you can't stop looking at.
It was so funny that the president was just tweeting every day. It's so funny.
He's just calling people women dogs and that.
Yeah.
It's just mad. You're a dog, though, aren't you? Everyone's like, yes. I loved it, mate.
Benjamin says, hello, my favourite simple pleasure here for you is going on a long journey, whether it's car or plane, falling asleep at the beginning of the journey and waking up just before you reach your destination.
Well done, sir. You feel like you've cheated the world there.
As long as you're not
Time
driving.
travel?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's what kids do.
Well, it's not. It's just travel. But, you know.
It's what I'm so like
As long
when
as
we
the bloody pilot doesn't do it.
yeah when Jack just gets in the car within 20 minutes he's gone, and the next minute he's like, fuck, we're in Anglesey. Great.
Every time.
Every time we're in Anglesey.
That little.
No, this is Asda, Jack. No, it's Anglesey.
It's Anglesey.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love that. You feel. I done that on the way home on the flight today. You feel
I did it when Jack took me to South Shields after I got back from New York.
Yeah, my son does take him everywhere. They're close. Shannon Taylor says, when you ask someone to scratch your back and they scratch the exact right spot the first time.
Yeah.
Cancel the section. They've won.
Yeah. I'm going to add to it.
Woo!
I'm going to add to it when the scratch moves.
And they
Move
move with it.
it.
Can you just scratch me back? Yeah, there, and go. Oh, yeah. Ah,
Yeah. Well done.
Who is this marvellous person that's just
Most
scratching your back?
humans, Laura's just seems a bit rough on the scratching.
Well, I wish she would be rough on the scratching. She won't touch me. I've had to get a back scratcher. Little
scratcher.
looks like a little garden implement.
I do like them though.
Oh,
Yeah, they are
fucking great.
Do you know what
I
happens?
forget I've got it every morning. I'm like,
So I normally get one of them about one every 3 Christmases, maybe. Someone just gets me as like a little shit gift. And for 2 days, I feel like my life's changed. I'm like, what are you saying there, Dan? Yeah, this is just, I back scratch now. And then a few days later, I forget it existed. 3 years later, someone else gets me and I'm like,
Yeah.
I just need in the morning, you know, when you just as you like about to get dressed, just a little scratch with it. I don't need it all day. It's not a permanent itch. Something very like pleasing about.
Someone getting it as a person though does feel better.
If you're getting your hair cut as well,
Yeah.
and like they comb it,
Oh, do you know what
it's like
I
the little
love?
itch, and then they just
When he like trims your neck.
With the blade.
Oh, it tickles. I love it.
Yeah. I don't.
You could still
get
go to the
haircuts.
barbers.
What for? What waste of 15 quid?
Just for
that'd
the
be?
experience.
50.
I don't like I don't like roller coasters, but I go to Alton Towers with yous. You should come to barbers with me and Cal.
I do. I love it there.
Have you got a hairy neck?
So, honestly, that barber special last night when we were recording it, I've stood in a barber's. I think it's the second time in 20 years that I've been in a barber's, and you go,
Why were you there last time?
Because I actually went to get someone to clip my hair. I think I was away gigging.
Oh, hello there.
I'm just emotional. I was away gigging, and it sounds stupid, but even I get a bit like, my hair looks like I've just let it grow a bit too much. So I think it might have been in Edinburgh or somewhere, and they just clipped it. And I was like, how much is that? He was like, it's like £6 because you've been here 4 minutes.
He's bumped you there. £6.
I think the full
That's
haircut
the best
was.
gaff. You got to
it's
see it in the
great.
special. It is
They're so sound as well, but it's a nice environment, isn't it?
beautiful barber shop.
Do you know one of my favourite
enjoyed
things
it.
in the world is the barbers on Christmas Eve?
Smart young man.
Oh yeah, you go for the bevy in there.
The barbers on Christmas Eve is part of my Christmas.
Goes for the bevy in the barbers.
I haven't done it
nice.
in this one because I just didn't for whatever reason last year. But like the old barbers I used to go to in West Derby, they used to get a keg in for Christmas Eve. And you'd go in and they'd be like, do you want a pint, lad? And you sit with your pint while you went to get your hair cut. Then you get another one while you're getting your hair cut. There's music on.
Yeah, it's lovely.
The barbers on Christmas Eve, mate.
It's like the man's version of just a little like fucking chill before the the chaos.
It's the best vibe, and everyone's in Christmas mode. And there's, you know, like around Christmas, men of a certain age, sort of like my age and above, I suppose, who've got kids and stuff. Christmas Day is magical with your kids, but the build-up's a nightmare, isn't it? Because you've got so much to do, you've got wrapping to do, and your missus is like, yeah, we need this, and this. In the barbers, the kids aren't there, their wives aren't there, their girlfriends aren't there. It's the boys in the barbers with a beer, BBB, and it is the best bloody vibe in the bloody world.
The BBV.
Well, Josh was saying, so Barber used to have a policy, and they still do, where women aren't allowed in their shop. Because it's a men's barber shop.
Yeah.
It's just like a gentleman's only kind of thing.
I love it how he was explaining that in front of a female paramedic.
Yeah. But
There's a moment where I was like, this doesn't sound as good as you think it does.
no, but when he explained it as of like it's a place where men go and they can speak openly, which is, I mean, maybe that's like covering it up, but going in and just chatting shit with the boys and like getting things off your chest. He's like, when a woman comes in, all the men clam up and they change. So we said, people coming in just like open up to us. So that's maybe not the reason he do it, but I suppose it's a good side effect of the odd policy.
It's a sexist policy, but I can understand the argument for it. But I can also understand why people get pissed off with it and be like, that's a sexist thing. But
It's a good talking point if you don't mind the flack.
yeah,
Because they're sound guys, but it does, that does sound, it doesn't take much to imagine that that's quite irritating to some people.
I just want to know who kicked off about it.
Who cares? I wouldn't
Do you
go
know what I
to
mean?
a woman's hairdressing and go, why can't I don't want to be in there. What are women? Getting their hair cut. Fucking messing.
Does that sum it up though? Men are like, why would I want to be in there? And then women are like, I'd like to see what happens.
Just sitting there chatting shit, getting our haircuts.
Yeah.
Great
We
barbers.
don't have the same policy on this podcast, just to let you know. Just looks like we do sometimes.
Inadvertently we do.
Adam says, when you this might be you. When you're getting a kebab after a night out, it might be you. And the boss man behind the counter goes to load it up from the sweaty meat box, realizes there's none in there, and shaves off the fresh meat straight into the kebab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big fan of that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got the meat box meat last night. Ooh. It's good though. Botan.
Oh, you can't go wrong in the Botan.
Botan doner meat. It was good.
They use a Manscaped
But if it's
head trimmer.
it like
I got no sauce.
if it's
And that's
sweat,
it's just dried on meat. So I just wanted it and I was right. I put salt on it. Oh.
but if it's in the little metal tray for too long, does it not just go sweaty and horrible?
It goes hard.
But I like that.
Yeah, sometimes I don't mind that.
I like a mixture of soft and hot. I mean,
Yeah.
Just mix it up.
It was good last night. It was good meat box meat.
Yeah, big fan. That's a simple pleasure, shall we say?
Yeah.
Last one, and then we'll do some pet peeves. Josh B says, walking on a travelator at an airport.
That shouldn't be a simple pleasure. That's just half the course, I think.
No, I do quite enjoy it. You know how I know I quite enjoy it? If I'm at the airport and the travelator's there and it's not working, I feel really annoyed.
Yeah, no, I do.
Well, I say the same thing every time, and you know what it is. It's Carl Donnelly, isn't it?
No, it's Sean Walsh.
Is it your? Oh, that's
I
funny,
don't
isn't it?
like fun.
I don't. People who don't use it, it's like, why? What are you doing? I don't like. It's the old joke. And
I
every
do
time
like it when I get on it and someone else hasn't got on it. And just what I like doing is I don't walk any quicker, but like I try and just match their pace and then smoke them.
Like
What are you doing?
I'm like, you soft cunt. You got here before me and I'm going to beat you to the gate. That's what I think in my head.
But as you pass them, you make your steps slower. So it looks like you glide.
Walking backwards, mate.
Um,
What's he doing?
all the people who get on the travelator and go, oh, cool, I'll just stand for a bit.
Oh,
and
you
don't
can
walk.
get shot in the
You
head.
lazy fat twat.
Same people in Tesco. Move. I don't care if you're stood 2 years. Fuck off. It's like and also when people get the trolleys, it sticks to the thing in Tesco now, doesn't it? Who don't move it to the side so people can pass. I don't want to wait behind you the whole fucking time.
I know what you mean, but those trolleys are immovable, so you only have to misjudge it by like 6 inches and you're fucked. It's just stuck in the wrong
That's
place.
why London has got the elevator thing well better. Escalator. Like there's a system. People are angry. You basically get fucking 2-footed if you're in the wrong place. And I kind of like it because it feels like in every other town, everyone's like, well, I'm being carried up. Like no one ever does the stand on the right, walk on the left.
By the way,
London's got that nailed.
The trolley does move. You lift the back 2 wheels up and nudge it and move it to the side and you can push it all the way down.
Yeah,
I do it every time. And
Yeah.
people look at me like I'm a wizard.
but you don't want Nana Beryl doing that, do you?
Yeah.
When she hasn't got the upper body strength to stop it just rolling.
That's just natural selection.
Oh, I listened to Have a Word and look at what's happened.
Lift it, bosh, and push, and you can go down at a normal speed. Fucking move. By the way, Perry's eating the gavel.
Perry.
Oh, Pez.
Pez. Could you leave that for us, lad? Pez. Pez.
Nope.
Could you leave that for us, please?
He's acting like he's doing nothing. He's looking for his dad now.
Ain't doing nothing.
Wallace isn't here today.
I'd love to know what voice Perry's got. God damn. Rolling out this motherfucker. Pet peeves. We haven't got a jingle. Can we just ad-lib one quick?
But, you know, the one he did yesterday made me laugh so much that is the jingle. So, if we do it in the second section,
Can you remember what it is?
he goes, oh, some other that.
Can we do it again?
That doesn't have to, my head.
Nice. We're going to do it live every time.
No, I'm getting Charlie to make it now.
Um,
It made me laugh so much.
oh, these are shit. Oh, sorry. What the fuck?
Good prep, Dan.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I'm hungover. Minor annoyances, although it winds me right up.
It's
When
pet
you're
peeves.
approaching around... Yeah, sorry.
Pep peeve and Dan doesn't do the prep. Good.
When Dan phones it in yet again.
Fuck my life. When you're approaching a roundabout and the car in front stops at the line, even though the roundabout is clear. That's from Tom Dove.
It's a scam, isn't it? It's a scam. Scamola.
What do you mean?
What?
People do it as an insurance jobby.
No, he's
jobby,
not.
didn't
No,
he?
he's not. No, not jamming on the brakes and like it's just someone being a fanny.
Someone getting to a roundabout and they can see that there's nothing coming, but they still stop to go, is there definitely nothing coming? Well, then I'll carry on.
It's a flow. John would have shouted at us for that.
Why?
You see you bang on the accelerator. Bang! 600 miles an hour around the roundabout.
Also, the people that like there's 2 lanes of traffic at a roundabout and there's like a fucking truck next to you or a van, and the van goes, but they go, oh, I can't see, so I won't go. You're like, just go, man. It's going to be the van.
The van is going to protect you.
Yeah.
Being in this lane and just using them as a guard is my favourite thing in the world. I can't die. Here, there's a bus. I'm all right.
Even if he's wrong. Even if he's wrong.
He loses.
He loses.
He's your bodyguard.
Yeah.
Use them. I don't even look at the roundabout. I watch when he goes. Or she. They can drive as well. I watch when they go and I'm like, oh, let's go.
When I drove to the dentist the other day, I literally counted on the way there. Like I tried to drive normally, even though I thought about it, how many times I would fail my driving test if I did it now.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, you know when you try and catch a light because it goes to amber, you speed up to go through it. Imagine doing that on your driving test. Then it goes to amber, you're like, just stop it, lad.
I hold it at the bottom like that, one hand.
I'm
not 10 to 2, innit? That's harder than that.
No.
If
I
anything,
have the steering wheel quite low. You can move
Yeah.
like Laura always goes fucking hell and puts it back up, but I like it low. So you just sort of.
most of the time I'm one hand on me. Like I'm not doing it to look cool, but it does look cool. And other times I'm not 10 to 2, but I'm 20 past 8. If I've got two hands, I'm 20 past 8.
On the motorway, I'm 20 past 8 because you've got to have two on the motorway. But usually I'm just like, one hand. Yeah.
On the motorway, I'm more likely to be the one hand.
Oh, really? Yeah. Sometimes when you go on the top bit
They
of
see me rolling.
72, you need to fucking control. I did something this morning on the road.
Catch me riding dirty.
And if someone did it to me, I would have wrote down their registration and killed them.
Oh, no.
So it's a single
I feel
lane.
like you missed a bit of the story there. I'd write down their registration and kill them.
Single lane.
I don't think he did miss any of the story. I think what happened was me and you were singing Riding Dirty and didn't listen to the first part of the story. I think that's what happened.
Single lane.
Once you've got the reg, they're as good as dead. Well, no fact.
Coming onto Hanover Street, single lane, lights. Guy in front of me. You can turn left or right, but it's not like it's only one lane, so you stay in the middle and then you choose.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy in front of me veers to the left in the lane, so I'm like, he's turning left. I'm gonna go round him because I can go right. You know what I mean?
Give himself
Yeah.
a turning circle.
But I went to the side of him and he's just beeping, going, lad, what are you doing? Because I'm overtaking in a single lane. I'm like, oh, I thought you were going left. And I just jut in front of him and turn, and he's beeping. And as I get through, it goes on red. It looks like I've just overtaken him in a single. It looked like the biggest dick move ever.
In your car as well.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I look like a cunt. But I thought I was helping the traffic flow, but I wasn't. I was being a bad gobshite.
There's no way you even had the cognitive thought, I'm helping the traffic flow.
No, but
what you thought is, I'm not waiting behind this cunt.
Yeah.
I thought I was helping the traffic. I was just, yes, officer. Oh, was that a bad move? I was just trying to help the traffic flow. That's what I was doing.
He had to slam on to not crash into me, and I beat him to the light. I overtook him in a single lane and got away with it. Oh, dear. Sorry, mate. If you're watching, get over it.
So many of my pet peeves are with driving stuff. I find it the most irritating. Motorways, people just riding up behind you with no braking distance. I know you think I'm like a bad driver because I go fast, but I always leave braking distance.
It's not just your speed. You're just bad in general. I don't feel safe with you.
All right, cool.
Even walking.
Have I ever driven you anywhere?
I try and avoid it.
To Nando's.
I'm scared.
My ego on the motorway is pathetic, and I hate myself. My male ego is awful.
Do you get right up behind if someone's...
No, because I don't want to crash.
Yeah.
I don't ruin my car, but move out my way. But if someone's up my ass, I'm going nowhere, lad. Wait. And Serica's like, just move over. And I'm like, no, he needs to learn a lesson. And I've got no male ego, usually, not bad anyway. On the motorway, my male ego is toxic.
Do you know I do that? If someone's being an arsehole and being like, if there's traffic in every lane and you're in the second overtaking lane and you are going to overtake someone, they think you're in the fast lane and I'm going faster than you. It's like not how it works. But there is a level of mental from them that will make me go, I'm not getting involved.
Yeah.
Because this guy's a fucking psycho. Like if they're when it's like they're trying to show that they want to overtake, and right up behind you, I'm like, he's so insane that I can't be asked teaching a lesson, or there's no pride in it, because he'll crash into me and I'll end up fucked.
Yeah.
There is a level of psycho that I just go, I'm letting this creep go.
My ego still gets in the way. I'm like,
My mate who picked me up from Edinburgh didn't even realise the rules of the overtaking lanes. So he goes, you're on the fucking way, he had a fucking knobhead behind me. I was like, really? Yeah. It's a Sunday night, he drove to Edinburgh to pick me up. And he's a taxi driver, by the way. So he should know the laws of the road. He's like, yeah, I was in the fucking right lane. And this fella was like coming up behind me, and he got behind me and was flashing me, even though the other lanes were empty. I was just like, just fucking go. Like, what the fuck are you flashing me for? And I was like, you were in the right lane. Why weren't you just in the left lane if the road was empty? He was like, because I was breaking the speed limit, so you have to be in the right lane. I went, what do you mean? He went, I thought that's what it was. I went, what do you think the rule is? And he went, I thought like it's if you're breaking the speed limit, you'd have to be in the right lane. I went, you think it's written into the highway code? If you're breaking the speed limit, get in the right-hand lane.
People think it's fast, medium.
This lane
slow,
is for
medium,
crimes.
Yeah.
The crime lane. Move over, I'm doing crimes.
I'm in the murder lane.
I was like,
70,
you're always in the
70,
left lane unless you're
70.
overtaken. He was like, but then you'd have to constantly keep moving over when someone
Yeah.
was in your way. I was like,
Yeah.
that's what you're meant to do. He went, that seems like so much more hassle. Surely it's easier if I just stay in that one. And I was like, it is, yeah. If there's nobody else on the road.
Yeah, what I do is when I set off on a journey, I pick a lane and then stay in it for the whole journey.
Here's a lane.
In it for the whole journey, yeah. Fucking hell, mate. Lucky lane. Shagging.
Just a pet peeve of mine is, I think a guy wrote in, is delivery drivers blocking the
Fucking
road.
hell. Have we still
We
got...
spoke about it on podcast.
No,
Stay
we
in.
didn't. We spoke about it in there.
No, we then
No.
did it on this.
We brought it up.
We definitely brought it up.
What was the result?
You're a disgrace.
Fuck off. No.
Beef
Why?
and a man just trying to drop some simple hops and
No.
barley up.
No.
Steve's been saying on this. I think he's given Finn the illness, so he's like, right, I'm on my. Just to level the score here, I was driving.
No,
You
it's
seem
not
to
just-
get in a lot
it's-
of shit when
it's
you're
not
driving,
just
mate.
him. There's one in Liverpool 1, there's a Primark lorry that Joe by the post office, the
pub.
pub, the tiny, narrow, one-way road. Every day, or most days, they just block the road.
Disgusting.
And then you have to like get out and get them to move. And like, there's a whole road where you can just park.
He's
and
doing
do your
his
delivery.
job, Steve, mate.
Delivery drivers are a bit of a nightmare for that.
He's on, like, he sits
There's
on
some
the corner of the road.
fucking
I'm
great
like, lad,
ones,
just
though.
Move into
Let
like
him
the
do
delivery
his
bay,
thing.
and
I
then
love
you've got
Primark.
all the space. And he's like, "Oh, just ask me to move." I'm like, "Yeah, but I can't do this every time.
You can't.
Just don't park on WL lines on the corner of the road where no
That
one
much
gets
of
past."
an inconvenience. Maybe you should just leave for work 15 minutes earlier.
Or park somewhere else. I stand at
Yeah.
Primark.
Yeah.
Fuck off. And the other guy made me sound like I was a dickhead.
Who's that for? Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King, Primark.
Disgrace.
Same fight.
Yeah. That's what he was about, wasn't he?
I have a dream.
Ethical clothing.
£3 jeans. That was the
Come
second
on,
line.
lady. Come
I
on,
have a
lady.
dream. £3
I have
jeans.
some jeans.
£3 jeans. And a vest.
I'm so hungover. Delivery drivers. Martin Luther King. £3 jeans. I'm trying to follow it.
There's a delivery driver at 2 in my road today.
I feel this is our demographic as well, so let's be careful because every fucking delivery.
I
You do
Better
it.
got 2
I
deliveries.
feel like they listen.
I got 2 deliveries today on big lorries in my road, which is small. And the fella went, "You're going to have to guide me through, lad." I was like, "Right, they have parked like dickheads." So I'm doing it, yeah, doing all that.
Plenty of room.
And he went, "Bloody hell, lad. If there was a fire down here, you'd have to just smash all the cars out the way to get down." And I was like, "Yeah, probably, yeah." I was like, "Fucking hell, mate. How'd you get your bins done?" And the bin men just drive down here. He's like, "Fucking bananas." Couldn't believe it. I was like, "You're a delivery driver?"
Did he say the word?
Bananas. Yeah, and he called me mucker, which felt great, by the way. Getting
I
called
like mucker.
mucker at before 7 a.m. I felt like the fucking sickest kid
Is he
ever.
time travel from like the early 90s?
Nice one, mucker.
Fucking hell.
Drove off. I was like, I am the life and soul of this road now. I am so working class and sick. Mucker.
Absolutely.
From a man in a
bananas.
van. Mucker. I had Ugg slippers on. Mucker.
Ugg slippers. They'd be too warm for my feet.
Lovely. That's like boss man from the kebab guy, innit? Mucker from the delivery driver.
Bushman. Can I have a break?
Yeah.
Thank you. I need some carbohydrate. Hello, everyone. Now it's time to talk about my actual favourite sponsor. It's Manscaped. Woo. And they've just brought out, for the first time in the UK, we're revolutionising this shit. The beard hedge trimmer. No!
The beard hedger.
The beard hedger pro kit.
Yes.
Just as a little behind the scenes, we cannot do this advert several times. This has to be the advert, so let's get it right.
Yes.
This is an amazing bit of kit. What's it include? It's because it's revolutionising beard trimming, isn't it, Finn?
so you got that?
Read them from the box, Finn.
I'll read it from the back. It says, "Go on, get wet.
Oh yeah, you can get wet.
Soften your beard with shampoo and conditioner."
Oh, that's included.
Just for your beard, not for your hair.
Hurry up, Finn.
Tame your mane. Detangle any knots with the beard comb, which is here somewhere.
Who doesn't hate a knotty beard?
Turn up your trim, so you got lots of different lengths on there, haven't you,
Whoa.
Dan? It's adjustable.
Here's the Amish setting, and there is my wife's mustache setting. Amazing, different settings.
Snip the strays with the beard scissors.
And they're sharp because Finn just hurt himself with them just minutes ago.
Brush out your burl. So you just give it a little brush.
Don't ever touch my beard.
It's all nice. And then you style and profile with the moisturizer, or the beard oil or the beard balm.
Oh, there's loads
So
of
much
stuff.
to
Look
do.
at all this stuff. It's so good. Just get it in. Just get it in. And it comes in cardboard, and that's recyclable. Oh, what's this, Finn?
That's the comb.
Oh, that's the
The
comb.
beard comb.
Oh my God, Laura will love that. Anyway, manscaped.com. Use code
Word 20.
for...
20% off and free worldwide shipping.
Come on, let me just shave you a little beard.
Go on, do it.
Ready? Oh, did that feel good?
It felt amazing.
It felt good to do. Manscaped.com. The actual tits.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
So illegal.
Everyone's trying to wind me up today. I've been for a run in that little break. You know the little 4-second break you've just had? I went and did a fucking 3K run, mate, okay?
Through
I'm
a bush?
starving because someone went to Tesco, didn't get me a butty. I got him one yesterday without him even asking, and he didn't eat it.
Didn't want it. You just got a butty.
But I did want one, and you didn't get me one.
Why didn't you keep that one from yesterday and eat it today?
Because it
Come
was in the
on.
barber's, wasn't it?
Ah.
I'm starving. Thomas Green's here, by the way.
Yay.
we love
He's our favourite.
Adam's so happy.
I am. Oh, I've sent Harry to get water from Tesco. I could have got him to get me fucking butty.
Is that on me as well?
Is he still there?
No.
Because you seen the transaction notification?
Oh, yeah. I'm all over that.
Yeah.
8 minutes ago. I doubt he's still there, Carl. Lovely to see you, Thomas.
You too, mate.
It's a real pleasure.
Thanks
Seen
for
a
having
lot
me
of you lately. Some of our fans, because you've hosted, was it a Patreon exclusive? Hosted with me.
Yes.
And you were part of the absolute robbery of the Master Bakers.
Mate, I'm still affected
To
by
be
that.
fair,
They don't mean you. He doesn't mean you got robbed. He means he got robbed.
no, but if we didn't win, it should have been
It's a
them who won.
fucking joke
Hang on.
that my big dick dinosaur won that shit.
They should have won.
They made an actual cake.
Yeah.
It's Ishan's fault for putting like
We
fucking
smashed
curry
it.
and rice on the top of it.
Whoa.
We did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
facts.
still no. Do you know the part of the day that made me go, oh fuck, I can't believe that just happened? Was your like chocolatey mint mash bit that just looked like a whale had came on your fucking tray?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you won with that.
Yeah.
How do you know what whale cum looks like?
It's quite minty. I don't know.
What's it taste like?
It's very common in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yep.
All right.
How are you getting on?
Good.
Yeah? You still vegan?
Still a veggie. No, not
Veggie.
vegan. Veggie. Yeah.
Still veggie?
Still having the old fruit and veg. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. Too much chocolate still though.
When did you go veggie? Is this a recent thing?
No, a couple of years.
Oh, right.
Adam always checks in to make sure I'm still. I think because maybe you don't, because I don't drink either, so I don't drink and I'm veggie, and I think Adam was waiting to see how long I could hold on to it for.
How long have you not drank for now?
9 months.
It's a long time, innit? Have you done that just because your missus is pregnant and you're trying to do solidarity?
It started with that,
and do you think
then-
you're done for good?
Yeah, I'm.
What do you
I
mean it
feel better off
started with that 9 months ago? She doesn't have the baby yet.
that. No, like when you're trying.
Oh, right.
You don't drink when you're trying.
What?
Huh?
Did you not?
Keep your cum clear.
My kids were conceived pissed.
Were they?
No, I don't know, but we weren't like teetotal for the bonking.
Oh, really?
Is that what you did?
Soph was like, let's be as healthy as possible. And I went, yeah. And I was smashing all the vitamins as well. Not the pre-pregnancy vitamins, just like male vitamins. And then, yeah, no, just trying to be as
Male
healthy as
vitamins.
Yeah.
Can you just say vitamin, please? Can you just say vitamin for me?
Vitamin.
Can you say vitamin for me?
Oh, as in the way you say it.
The way to say it's English. Can you say vitamin for me? Go on.
Vitamin.
Thank you.
Does that...
I've been taking my vitamins. I take vitamin D every day. I take a multivitamin with iron. And I've started taking magnesium glycinate.
Go for your cum now.
Magnesium glycinate.
for Heaps
It's good
of
for
that in
anxiety
welcome.
and sleep.
Yeah.
And coming.
I think the pre-pregnancy vitamins would be good.
Yeah.
It's not like your dick's going to drop off just because you're taking.
Oh, you mean
the
if
lady
I
bites.
went and got the Pregnacare
it's all gonna be
vitamins
good for
sorry,
you.
vitamins, Carl.
Thank you.
You
If I-
piss most of it out.
Yeah.
It can't be bad for you. It's such a like these are specifically for men and these are bullshit.
Take some estrogen and see what happens then.
That's not a vitamin, Carl, is it?
Yeah, that's
It's all the
estrogen.
same
It's a
thing.
hormone, isn't it?
Basically, they just want you both to jack up on folic acid. That's like that at omega-3 or something. That's what they want you to be smashing.
So you're just healthy. You feel different. It's a new you. It's you, but better.
Well, we all know last year on the tour of Adam's tour, I learnt very quickly that I can't drink very well. And
I mean, you are sort of, you were sort of sparring with the best of them there, do you know what I mean?
Me.
Heavyweight pintsman.
yeah,
Me and Will were on most of the tour.
Nah, but you're sneaky because you'll be like, hey, baby Guinness. And I'll be like, fuck yeah, this tastes delicious.
And it sounds cute, doesn't it?
It does. And you haven't. And then, what was it? I remember you saying the next day was the worst morning of my life. And you got up and recorded a podcast.
Yeah.
I got up and I thought I was about to meet our Lord and Savior
Yeah.
and find out that he actually is real. And I got told by you the next day that I'd had 12 baby Guinnesses at Pokes.
Good night.
And
Yeah.
then we went out after.
Yeah. That was after the Frog and Bucket, wasn't it?
It was,
12
yeah.
baby Guinnesses is like 2 vodka Red Bulls.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like juice that.
Yeah.
Baileys.
Yeah, but what else are you drinking with the 12 baby Guinness? That's
Guinness.
the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah. If you fill
And
it
then
in with
we
the
had
Guinness.
whiskey at the end too.
And if you.
It was a heavy night, but it's a
few
heavy night
estrogen
that
tablets.
Yeah, you've done before.
I do sort of twice a month, usually.
Yeah.
He'd never really danced with the devil before, you know what I mean?
What were you doing
I'm
in the
all
gym,
hyped.
mate? You're in it.
I've been shadowboxing.
Shadowboxing.
Terrible thing to do to a shadow.
Have you ever fought your shadow?
What?
Shadowboxing.
I feel like I'm constantly chasing my shadows, mate.
You're chasing them.
Yeah, just trying to deal with the demons that life's dealt me.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. He hasn't got a chicken sandwich. That was
Oh,
the main one.
Thomas, are them's veggie shoes?
They are the vegan editions, yeah.
Not veggie.
No, they're vegan. They don't make veggie shoes, Carl.
Why?
I don't know.
Because no shoes have got meat in them.
That's
Although, great idea for a new product.
meat shoes. Meat shoes. Meat for your feet. Are you meeting a lady? Get some meat on your feet. Meat shoes.
Fucking
Only at JML.
chop marks.
Next to the mops.
You go off quickly.
Would you add some spice to them? Like, you know how you jazz up your Crocs? You
The drugs.
chuck on some fucking spice on your meat
I think
shoes?
if you're wearing meat shoes, you're probably on spice.
Yeah. Would they look barbecued in the heat?
Oh, yeah, it smell
Charred. Oh, look at them charred edition.
Would they shrink though?
What's going on here? I'm trying to just be stupid. Stop taking it on. Better than JML was the fucking bunch.
This is how businesses.
fucking rookie podcasters over there.
Stop digging to find the logic. You're going on tour very soon.
I am.
You excited?
Wait. Yes, I start on my birthday, September
Which is-
19th.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, go on.
Start in Edinburgh and Glasgow, up north, and then it's all through October, November, and then a baby in the middle. You know.
Really well planned.
Yeah. Well, what happened was tour was out and on sale, and then Soph was like, "Oh, we're having a baby," and I was like, "Oh, Jesus!" So we switched. We've taken a block out from the middle and put it either end. So
Yeah, smart.
yeah.
How many comes did it take?
Comes one whale come.
One cum. You did it first time.
I think it was.
Really?
Do you? Yeah.
I do. I think it was.
Potent common man.
Yeah.
Virile. Look at him nothing.
It was all them
Yeah,
vitamins.
we were first bonk.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, Laura off the pill. 12 baby Guinness. One baby.
12 baby Guinness.
Fucking hell, mate.
I did it British style. Hammered.
Fire. How is the pregnancy going? How's Soph?
She's good, man. She's 33 weeks or 33 and a half weeks now.
It's young, innit?
Do it in months.
What's full term? 38 or 40?
40.
Oh.
Do it
Right.
in months. Come
And
on.
she's
How many months was that?
she's actually due October 13th, which is Friday the 13th, right before Halloween. Which
It's a spooky day.
This is the thing. I was like, it's like if he's born on that, there's a boy, by the way, a boy. If he's born,
Damien.
or Freddie.
But I know him well, and he will be scared of this baby now. If it comes on that day, you're going to be terrified of this kid, aren't you? You are, though, aren't you?
I will be.
Like, if that is born on Friday the 13th in October, you are going to be looking at it for the first few weeks going, what's up with you?
And
you
there's
little cunt?
potential that he could be a redhead. I'll have a fucking little Chucky running around with a knife.
Is it a boy?
Huh?
Is it a boy?
It is a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you wanted to tell us that last time. Or did you?
It was the name. Yeah, it was
Can
the
you still
name.
not do that?
Nah.
Can we still suggest?
Oh, yeah, Adam.
It's a ginger boy born on the Friday the 13th.
Can
It's
you?
just got to be Chucky, hasn't it?
It has to be. Yeah.
Body child Chucky.
But they never come on the due date.
It'll be more scary if this kid turns up 3 weeks early when you've got a nice block booked off.
Oh, yeah.
That will be fucking pointless. Oh my God. I've got anxiety for you.
When is the last tour date before your little break?
Before I go on break,
Yeah.
it's the 30th of September.
And when do you start again?
And they'll start again on the 25th or 26th of October.
Oh, you've got the gap.
So you've got 25 days off.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So any early or late and you are literally fucking goosed.
But what they say is if it's over 2 weeks late, they induce. So
Yeah.
that's why we planned it so that if she's induced, she'll be induced before that next block starts.
Yeah, but then you've got
Do you know
like
what I
2 days.
Yeah, but you haven't done that because she's due on the 13th and 2 weeks after that is the 27th and you'll have already done 2 tour dates.
Yeah, my maths isn't great.
Fuck, brother. Oh, no.
This is why I don't teach primary school anymore.
It's so terrifying that you were teaching the children, you know. Like, I love you so much. But there must have been questions every day from 6-year-olds where you were just like, I'm fucking now.
I just said, let's Google it.
What?
Let's Google it. Sometimes, so today's Google, Dr. Google, what's he want to tell us today? And we just look up stuff.
Is that real?
Huh?
Is that genuinely what you did?
If there was a question that I couldn't answer, I mean, to be honest, a lot of them were religious questions, and I would be like, I don't know, but let's look it up, and then we'd look into a 3,000-year-old book. But in like a lesson, so obviously you had your curriculum like maths, English, and all that sort of stuff, and your subject you teach. But then, if there was a question that came up, then we'd have these other like miscellaneous lessons where you have like a free with the class and they could catch up on work because it was like year 7, which is year 6, end of primary school.
Yeah.
They'd have heaps of fucking questions. I say, well,
So
let's do
what's
an
this sign with 2 lines on top of each other? We're going to have to Google that. What's this one say? Again, I don't know. We're just going to have to look at it.
I tell you what, why don't you just get your laptop out and just leave it open?
So, what's the date again? I'll have to give that a little Google there.
You know, we have investigation lessons. Yeah.
Investigation.
Yeah, like when we'd look up stuff.
Right.
Yeah, we investigate. What do you want to learn? What do you want to find out about? Because kids want to know random shit, and then I'd find stuff they'd want to learn really interesting. Like how many days are in a fortnight? Because clearly I didn't know. Because
What
The fuck are you talking about?
And the answer's 6.
What did you think it was?
No,
He's
I
doing a
didn't.
joke.
Oh my God. How mad's that I believe that he actually thought that?
Fucking pro
What's
podcaster over
really
there. look.
worrying? What's really worrying is that Carl was genuinely panicked then.
What sort of things did the kids ask that you were interested in? Because I do believe you about that. They would ask questions and you'd be like, that's a fucking good question, Jimmy. Oh, fucking look at it.
Well, like I don't know, like about an animal or something. I thought the
Stop
liver
talking.
bird was a real bird.
It is.
No, I've been told so many. You guys set me up so much, and I find out after.
Yeah, we do.
record-
But your problem is you always call bullshit on the stuff that's actually real. The liver bird is real.
How do you think it got there? Do you think it was just someone just drew it?
Yeah,
It's an extinct bird, but it was fucking... The last of them was in Liverpool, and that's why they're on top of the thing. The legend, which isn't true, is that if Liverpool ever comes under siege, under attack, the liver birds will return and protect the city. That doesn't really happen, as you know.
No one attacks us, mate.
why would they? What is it like? Is it like the eagles in Lord of the Rings that
they're
come and save
definitely real.
Gandalf? Are they like the liver birds from
yeah.
Liverpool? You
Yeah.
can jump on them and fly and fuck off.
But liver birds are real.
Well, they were.
Are they really though? I don't don't know if you're fucking with me because they look pretty real. They look kind of prehistoric. So I kind of feel like when you say they're extinct, it's like the dodo bird.
They're just big
Yeah, but they
birds.
haven't been extinct that long. They were still around when Liverpool Football Club was established in 1892. It's about 100 years they just went.
And that's why they're on the shirt.
Yes.
Why are they on your shirt and not the Everton shirt?
Because Everton aren't called Liverpool.
Yeah, fair enough.
And they're called Live
Everton's a
Birds.
butter of...
Well, what would protect the city now?
Who protects the city now?
Yeah, if the birds are extinct.
Ross Kemp. He comes every now and then, has a word with the gangs and then fucks off.
There's a couple of species, like this Scylla. I think it was Scylla.
Cilla Black.
There's a black one that was Scylla. Like type of live bird. How many of you didn't know that?
Is this the
what el-
Whopper thing?
What else have they been lying to you about, Thomas?
They told
We told them
me on
Whopper
the...
is a compliment to women. Like if you want to throw a woman in the films like you're a Whopper, that they'd be like, thank you. And
And I found out that it's insulting.
it is insulting, yeah. But no one let you do it. They
Where
just
did you
tweeted
find
you and
that
told
out?
you the truth
home.
instead of letting the joke play out.
So that heavily pregnant missus
Yeah.
is such a whopper.
Didn't go down well.
But the Scylla black is a species of a live bird.
Cilla Black.
No.
Isn't that a famous person?
She's named after it. Her name was Cilla White. You can Google this.
It's a
And her
stage
stage
name.
name was Cilla Black
Stage
because of the
name.
live bed and she's from Liverpool.
I'm looking at Dan here. This is why...
Get Cilla
this is
Black's
why I need
Wikipedia
Dan.
up to tell
Scylla
you.
Black's real name.
Dan, can you see how when you weren't here for that Patreon app, why I needed you, mate?
There you go.
Because they run
Put the
rampant.
telly on.
Priscilla Maria Veronica White is her name, but her
Yes.
stage name is Scylla Black, named after the species of live bird.
There you go.
Thank you.
The black liver
It
bird.
doesn't say a name of a silly. It doesn't say that.
No, it doesn't. But that's her name is Cilla White.
Better known as
Priscilla White.
Scylla Black.
It was got,
That's
got nothing on there about the fucking bird.
Yeah, but I've not clicked on it.
Yeah,
So.
what are you on about? Why would it have that on there?
Nah, you guys are full of shit, mate.
You're an idiot.
So harsh.
What is?
You're an idiot.
Well, I apologise. Is that too far now?
I do feel like you're on one today.
I am.
Oh, Carl arrived in a mood.
Yeah.
I shouted him at the start of the episode to come and start the episode, and he come in and was like, "Don't talk to me like that."
Can you
No one
please
shouts me from the next room when I had a kitchen delivered.
I was doing that with me.
Can I just ask what you mean by a kitchen delivered? What do you mean you had your kitchen delivered?
Let's have a lesson. Let's break them words down, Thomas. The first word is kitchen. What's that?
A kitchen?
You know what a kitchen is?
Yeah, it's in your house.
Yeah, it's a collection of cupboards and appliances that
Yeah.
you cook and yeah.
You lost some moral authority with that. The cooking thing.
You're trying to lecture him on what a kitchen is.
You know
And you
what
can't
the
describe
kitchen
it.
is.
Quite difficult.
Hard thing, boxy thing, cold place, warm place.
Thomas?
Oh, kitchen.
Kitchen.
Yeah, and delivered means
Huh?
delivered. The past participle of the to deliver, to give. Someone gave me a kitchen.
Can I be honest with you? I'm more confused now than before you started.
Past
They
participle.
gave
is
you a
something.
someone gave you a kitchen.
I bought a kitchen and they gave me it.
Right,
Yeah.
so you purchased one.
Yeah. Tom, just over here, just one sec. Can I check? You do know it's possible to buy kitchens.
I thought you just moved into the house and you're like,
It was. Oh, now when we break it down, it sounds so ridiculous.
So you know when like someone gets a new kitchen, you've
Yes.
heard of that before, right? How do you think that happens?
Well,
Were you seeing the whole thing built in your head and they deliver the whole thing in the shape that it's meant to
the
be?
two things that went through my head, Dan, were when you build a new house, it all gets built at the same time.
I haven't
Right.
built a new house.
Right?
though.
So
Yeah.
kitchen
But he
goes
hasn't
in,
built. But he
everything
hasn't
goes.
built a new house.
He's not, or he's renovating, aren't you?
Yeah.
So when you said you bought your kitchen, your house is already together. Like I've seen it. It's lovely, by the way.
And
Yeah.
it's nicer now.
Very nice.
And you're wondering at the minute what he's going to do with
Did
two
it
kitchens.
come like? Yeah, I didn't think it was. I didn't think of it being like broken down and like you assemble it. Do you know what I mean?
That's what it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. I thought my kitchen got delivered, and you were saying
Like the room.
yes because you were saying
They have to take the roof off. The whole thing gets in by a
like
crane.
fucking dropped in because
New
you
back
was,
bedroom came this morning on the back of a lorry. Just whoop.
the reason why that was in my head. Can I just justify my stance here?
Yeah.
Was because you were so put out by the delivery that I thought a whole kitchen, as in whole built, was fucking at your front door. They're like, here's your kitchen, mate.
We've left it in a safe place.
Just a plant pot on the top of like one of the cupboards. It's under the plant pot.
With a little slip in the drawer. You can pick it up from your neighbour.
Renovations are stressful, but I'm ready through it now.
How's it going with this? Is the house fucking pimping?
No, we haven't got a living room. We're living in the
That's
bedroom.
Get one delivered.
It's getting delivered next week. Yeah.
We're living in the bedroom with a cat and a dog. And there isn't a kid's nursery rhyme.
And he doesn't know neither of them. What? Next door's cat and dog. I've let him move in.
We've got nowhere to live in the house except for the bedroom.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right.
No, it isn't.
No, we renovated in Nottingham once, and we had a microwave in our bedroom.
Oh,
and
you
we
have a microwave? Yeah, we haven't.
You've got a microwave?
Because it's a built-in one. It's downstairs.
Should have just bought a cheap microwave for the bedroom for your cat and your dog.
How are you cooking
Microwave
stuff
and
or
me
doing
cat.
anything?
Is there a
It's not.
microwave in the
It's
new
not
kitchen?
cooking, no. Got a microwave in the new kitchen, yeah.
Is it built in, or is it like, can you take it out?
It's built in, yeah.
Oh, fuck. So you're still in the same position.
Yeah. Thank you. I haven't had the kitchen for 6 weeks, and I won't have another couple of weeks, but it's fine. Yeah, we've been eating out.
Huh?
And it's awful. It gets so boring so fast.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
I do it all the time, and it's great. I do like cooking occasionally, but
The other day, I just wanted a lovely cottage pie.
why didn't you go to somewhere that sold it?
Do you know, while you were
Sold it.
complaining then about your kitchen, on the screen down here, they had a promo for like a dinosaur thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, how hard must it have been to cook food back then? And you're upset about a microwave, mate. Do you know what I mean?
What?
Who's taking it? Who's taking it?
Can I? Do you mind?
Adam can have that one.
Mind if I?
Could you just turn the screen off?
Okay,
It does my head in.
let's get that. Oh, Michael J. Fox got a new program for us. Yeah, it wasn't Michael J. Fox. It was Idris Elba, wasn't it? But that's not the running joke.
What's that? What was the gavel for?
This is just because I was about to bang for attention in the room.
Okay.
So walk me through it. Dinosaur times.
Yep.
Yeah. It's hard to cook back then.
100%.
For who?
For everyone.
Leave me. Right. Right. For who?
What do you mean? For people.
Oh, Lord.
Why? Why is this hard?
Right. Okay.
Why? No,
Yes.
don't.
No.
There were humans
Don't.
back then.
You've got
were
to leave
around.
this for me. Right.
There would have been humans.
How long? So right, here's a question. Why aren't there dinosaurs anymore, Thomas?
Because they died.
Because
they're like the lava bear. They got
what-
extinct.
What happened to them to kill them?
Some say it was a big explosion.
A big explosion.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Shut the fuck up, Steve. Right, okay.
That was good.
I think
I'm so confused why. Oh, this is worrying me now.
I think what you're getting
Can we go
slightly
back to the
confused
days of
with,
the fortnight?
what you're getting slightly confused with, I think, is the Big Bang.
No. I'm talking about the meteors, not the Big Bang.
Right, so not an explosion,
Not
a
the
meteor.
start. I'm not talking about the start.
Right, okay.
I'm talking about the.
So there's dinosaurs and humans all
Yeah.
over the planet,
Yeah.
right? And they're, coexisting, trying to share pans and stuff.
I think he's getting mixed up with the Flintstones.
They were real.
So the meteor hits,
Yep.
and every dinosaur is immediately killed.
Yeah.
They're wiped off the planet. But the humans and their cutlery
I didn't say they had cutlery.
survive.
I said they had. I was saying they had fire.
Right, okay.
I see what you're saying. Why didn't everyone die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. They did. Everyone did die that was on the planet at the
So how
time.
the fuck did humans come back then?
Not everyone died.
Right.
Cockroaches.
Yeah.
They were laughing.
Yeah, obviously.
No, mammals as well.
Couple of
What?
mammals. Waterborne mammals.
Mammals survived.
What
Do you know-
mammals?
What?
What mammals?
Mammals that ended up becoming
Human.
human.
They were fish.
Animals.
Yeah.
Fish.
Like in waterborne.
Yeah. You have to.
There was no land mammals that survived.
Surely.
Yeah,
not.
yeah, there was.
Was there?
Yeah.
Who?
Surely not.
Crocodiles.
Humans. They're animals. They survived. There must have been some humans that
Thomas.
survived.
I normally love stringing you along as possible, but I feel like we really must stress this. There was never a time where humans and Tyrannosaurus rexes were
Coexisted.
coexisting.
I beg to differ. Jurassic Park.
Barney Rubble.
Oh yeah, apart from in 1993.
Okay, I've just realised. Can I just be honest with you? I realised through this learning curve. This is what I mean by the Google. Like when investors investigate.
What we call it is brains.
I feel like this is investigation time for Thomas. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm learning. You Googled some shit. Fucking Cilla Black, Live
So
Birds.
let's go forward
Okay.
billions of years
Yeah.
to when the humans came. What you want to know is how did they prepare food?
No, but okay, let's get to that in a second. What I've realised is, so I, in the cult and everything, was taught.
For those who don't know, go and watch Thomas's first appearance on Have a Way, where he talks about growing up in a cult, a Christian cult,
Go to the episode.
a Pentecostal cult.
Yeah, and
Sounds like a term of abuse, doesn't it? You fucking Pentecostal cult.
Be even worse if you called it a Pentecostal cunt.
That would be worse.
Stronger.
That's
that's
more
a
on the
good-
nose. That's more on the nose.
that's the name of the next tour. Yeah, no, I was thinking that like, because in creation talks about everything being together at the same time, right? But then when I started learning about evolution and stuff only 6 years ago,
Yeah.
I got to learn about science and shit. So
With a load of kids who were asking about it, and you had to Google it.
no, this is after teaching when I was
Oh,
here.
cool.
So Soph was teaching me about evolution. When I met Soph, I asked her questions. I'm serious.
Carry on, I believe you.
Yeah, so we're talking about evolution, and I was learning about it, and then I was like, "Fuck me! I didn't realize all this shit happened, and it makes way more sense than 6 days and then a day of rest. Like, fuck me, that's crazy. Like, because come on,
Yeah.
he could build a kitchen
Mate,
deck. quick.
builders don't work that fast, trust me. Especially on a fucking Saturday, messing at you.
But yeah, so I was thinking from that, I realized that there you go. The church still influenced me there because I was thinking, oh yeah, fuck, they were running around the same. But I was thinking when I learned about evolution, I sort of combined the two that humans and dinosaurs were all together billions or millions of years ago.
Billions.
Yeah, billions? Billions?
No, not billions.
Millions.
Hundreds of millions.
Oh,
Hundreds
nearly
of
billions.
millions of years ago, I thought we were all just chilling.
Yeah. I think tens of millions of years in
Was it?
between.
I don't feel like that's that dumb.
You made a joke before that he was getting confused with the Flintstones, but I actually think he's getting confused with Flintstones.
In your head,
That's how cars started, Adam.
in your head, is their telephone like a duck kind of thing? It looks like an animal, and it screams when the telephone goes. And when you finish work, you ride off the back of a big tail. Is that in your head real?
No, but I did think that they would have used dinosaurs to like do shit.
Yeah, the Diplodocus does make sense in construction, doesn't it? It's like the dinosaur crane.
Is he the big
Yeah, yeah,
fella?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like, if you want a speedy car, you'd get like a fucking Velociraptor, fucking wing around on that. That's like your Ferrari.
Velociraptor.
Fucking hell, mate.
Yeah.
That your world is better than ours, by the way. Just saying. The ignorance you live in is wonderful.
That's why I never wanted to play Two Rock. Do you remember that game?
No.
Oh, it was like dinosaurs and you had to live. But my point being, Carl, is that
How did they cook food in the dinosaurs' times?
yes, how would they have done it?
So how the cavemen eat food?
So we're not that, if dinosaurs went around when humans started, then what were we fighting? Saber-tooths
Yeah.
What are we fighting?
to survive.
There always has to be an enemy, Adam.
Each other?
Yeah, but like, you know how like this whole thing of like humans are the king dicks, so to speak. They're the big dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off the food chain.
Off the food chain. Yeah. What's so significant? If you weren't fighting dinosaurs, like what the fuck was getting you? Like, because mammoths were around and saber-tooths.
Yeah.
How did they survive, by the way, from the big fucking...
They weren't around before.
They weren't around.
No.
So hang on.
It's just a hairy elephant.
How many
isn't it?
evolutions were there? Like, how many times does things start from nothing?
Just say that again. Say that again. Just say that one more time. That full sentence.
The word evolution is the word you need.
Just say that again. Just ask the one.
I said, how many evolutions was there?
Right. Okay. You've got to let me lead this, okay? Do you think like evolution is like finished?
Clearly for Thomas.
I meant the start of the cycle of evolution, like the beginning of it.
Yeah.
So
I don't
things-
think you've got a full grasp on evolution. So evolution isn't right. We were all this and we're all going to be the next thing.
Yeah, right.
Evolution starts with like one thing, and then that one thing evolves into 3 or 4 different things, but then those 3 or 4 different things evolve into 3 or 4 different things themselves.
Yeah.
And that creates all the different species in the world.
Yeah.
But you can trace a lot of things back to one common ancestor where we all started from. So the amount of evolutions, like...
Infinite.
Which is a ridiculous sentence, and I can't believe you just made me say that out loud. The amount of evolutions is infinite and will always be infinite and will...
Humans are evolving.
I don't think we are, though. I think we've stopped evolving.
Thicker bell end skin.
No, that's not evolution.
What?
It is.
It
What
is?
do you mean you think we've stopped?
How can we evolve as a
No, we
species?
can't
As a
see
species?
it in our time because it's so much bigger.
Yeah.
So, but there'd have to be a variation of Homo sapiens
Yeah, you've got no bell end.
that
I mean, no
wiped
foreskin.
out every other.
No, you can evolve within a species.
No, but how is evolution happening? I
The
don't.
change will be so minute to us that to us we're the same, but then
Watching a million
I think we've
years-
put in too many safeguards around existence for evolution to happen anymore.
What about like the lack of use of your little finger and your little
That's
toe
not-
and your crane and give your neck with like it's not going to happen in 10 years.
Right.
Your bell end skin's thicker than ours.
I don't think that's evolution. That's just my dick.
Do you
wobbling
think
around in my
are you
underpants.
saying you're from a different evolution strand?
No, he's got his foreskin cut off, which is his body's had to evolve thicker skin to protect his willy.
No, hang on. That's not.
That's not true.
That's
No,
not evolving.
okay, no, but I'm saying
What the fuck are you talking
No,
about?
when it goes-
I cut my dick off. My dick is evolving.
what I mean
I am
is
the next step.
what I mean is going forward. It's like it's possible in the gene pool. That,
No, my son's been born.
not that quickly.
What?
He's not get born with no foreskin, is he? So it's not within
Nah,
one
but you do get
generation.
traits from
That's-
your parents.
Hang on. That's not evolution. That's me cutting my foreskin off and my dick going a bit harder. And then when I die, that's the end of that. My jizz isn't like, right, from now on, harder dicks. Like, that's not evolution. That's just habitual, isn't it? That's your surroundings.
You see, evolution's not that easy.
Do you know what's really funny is we started this to make fun of Thomas, and I've just realised how stupid all of you are.
All of you didn't involve himself.
No, it's not,
close.
because it's not me. Because you all, like, humans have not finished evolving. That's absolutely insane.
Bell end
And
skin is
how-
getting thicker.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Bell end skin's getting
What are you talking
Where
about?
have you heard this?
It was on the news, Channel 4 News, I think. Krishna Guru Murphy was talking
He come
about
on
it.
and was like, ladies and gentlemen,
This
there
is
was
like the
bombs
girl
in
at the
Syria
par- the
tonight,
girl
and
at the
my
party.
bell end skin is getting thicker.
The girl at the party was like, we're going to have bigger thumbs because everyone's texting. She was like, that's the next
See how big
evolution.
iPhones are now.
It doesn't work like that. It means a kid would have to be born with this big fucking texty thumb, and essentially they'd like excel and wipe everyone out because we were like, oh, my thumb's sore, my little shitty thumb.
Yeah, you could wipe out with a big thumb.
Can I ask a question?
Finn could kill you.
In your logic, what you're saying there,
Go on.
because you're saying like things that evolved, right? I'm going to come back to ground level.
How
for a
do you
sec.
seem smart right now?
So animals, right? Like things that were trying to stay alive, they would adapt to the environment.
The Bee
and
Gees.
they grow wings or they grow this and that to be able to survive in the water or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
that's what evolution. Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
And you're saying that humans
Yeah.
would get thicker foreskin.
No,
What?
bell end skin.
Bell and skin. Sorry. Okay. Fuck. That's the same thing.
Thomas, you're engaging with the worst point that anyone's made so far.
You're saying the top of your knob would get harder to be safer without the cover. I thought you were saying you'd regenerate foreskin that was harder. And I was like, why would you do that?
This is full TikTok, this. Fuck me. Can we have a break and a little reset?
And then can we start the same conversation?
Oh my god.
That's like evolution, the reset. The meteor fucking bang.
I like
Fucking hell.
when evolution started.
Who is this advert for next?
Foreskin.
Hello, everyone. I'm here with my new podcast partner, Freddie Quinn, to tell you that this episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
BetterHelp? What are they?
Well, Freddie, you are playing this role beautifully.
It's just a way of finding online counselling. You go on, you put in what you're looking for, what you've been suffering with, whether it's anxiety. In my case, it was addiction issues. And they have counsellors and therapists that are specifically suited to what you're looking for. You get attributed to them. You don't have to go into an office. They don't have to come to you. My counsellor had to come to me and sit in the garden office. It's just a bit grim sometimes, arranging it. You get to do it on Zoom, on a laptop. It's just a really good way of sorting out your mental health. And I think you'll agree, there should be no more stigma about men's mental health, eh?
Absolutely not. If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, and thanks to BetterHelp, they're all slightly more manageable. As Jay-Z said.
I think that is, yeah. Rick Rubens actually asked him to change it at the end, but it was very similar. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/word10 today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/word10. It's very well done. I like that. Aren't you good?
Yeah, man.
We are back.
Off four.
Quattro e quattro. E Adam Rowe, e Dan Nightingale, e Thomas Green, and Carlos.
Fourth, yeah. And Stephen.
Esteban.
Esteban. Yeah, that makes sense. You look like an Esteban.
It's because I am.
It's Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
It's Spanish.
Is it actually what Steve's short for?
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Stephen is
Stephen
short for
is
Esteban.
Spanish for... sorry, Esteban is Spanish for Stephen.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That sounds way better than the English version.
What's Thomas Green doing?
Thomas.
What's green?
You got any questions?
Ryan Scott says, what's the cheapest order you've ever made someone deliver? Example, Just Eat, Uber Eats, or Deliveroo. I heard this on another podcast. Sean Walsh has said he just gets a Mackey's apple pie delivered on Deliveroo.
Cheapest ever. I am the wrong person to compete here because I always go ham.
I always go too much.
Henry VIII on Deliveroo.
Yeah.
Go big.
I've had
Feed them wives.
near my house there are many takeaway places, and I've had one deliver, and it's 120 yards from my front door. And when he walked there,
That's a short distance. You're not going low price, you're going short distance.
yeah, he went, mate, what are you doing here? I went, lad, I've just paid you £2.50. Why are you complaining? He went, yeah, I suppose.
Or if you don't want to do the order, cancel it and go, no, we're not delivering to there. But don't do it and then bitch at the door.
He walked, he was like, lad, round the corner. I was like, I know, I've just paid you to walk around the corner.
Why? That's better for him. Why would he complain?
Because he was like, oh, lad, you're taking the piss here, aren't you? Come on. Yeah.
What?
People just like complaining so much that they don't realise what they're complaining about is actually to their benefit sometimes.
Yeah, like
People feel inconvenienced for being asked to do their job.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And people are just like, oh, I can't believe I've got to... Have you ever asked like someone in like a
Zara
to go and see if they've got it in the back, your size? You might as well be going, oh, could you do us a favour, love? Could you just go and climb Kilimanjaro and I'll just wait here? You tell me what it's like at the top.
Zara is...
We just had a window done, and the guy said to me, like, he was in our room and he's painting, and he said, I have to come back. And I was like, okay. And then I thought the window was going to be done in a day, right? And then he said to me, he's like, yeah, I hate painting. It's your fucking job, sunshine. Like, it's in my house.
I'm going to have to come back. I've decided I don't like painting.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'll come back tomorrow because it's taken too long.
Were you paying him by the hour or by the day?
Huh?
Hour or daily rate?
No, because
Just the job price, won't it?
Yeah, it was,
Right, okay.
Yeah,
What a
yeah,
great
yeah.
reason to go home. Do you know what?
Back
I'm just going to take half a day because I feel a bit sad. You know, I took some wrong turns and now I'm here.
And earlier that day, right, the reason you get the fucking painting done was because he goes, oh, I'm just going to nip out and get a drink. And we live on a high street, right? There's fucking heaps of shops. You just walk and get a fucking drink. He jumped in his car and drove off for it.
He went home, him.
He come back like an hour later.
He went home for a nap.
Oh, one window is it? Oh, that's a 3-day job. That.
He saw you coming, lad.
No, he did it over 4 days. I'm not making this up. I'm not.
Window.
One window.
One window. 4 days.
I swear.
You're fucking lying. What are you letting me? What are you doing?
It's because it's a protected building, so it has to match
Armed
certain
guards,
things.
and he has to convince
It's an
them to let him
old-
in.
Come on, lad.
It's an old Victorian sash window.
Oh, so you've got to paint it. What?
Yeah.
What was he painting?
The sills.
That's the sills on the
right,
exterior
right,
and
right.
interior has to match the street and everything. It's all very strict. And so he came on it was meant to be last week on Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday first of all, and it was Wednesday, Thursday, and he said, oh, Friday, and then he came back up. Then on Friday, he left early because it's bank holiday weekend, and he came back on Tuesday.
Sick.
He finished
6 days.
this week.
6 days to do
I couldn't believe. And he told me he didn't like doing the job.
He still would have got these black strips on quicker.
But this is my problem. Is I don't like conflict. And
I'm
I was just
a
like, yeah,
people
go on, mate.
pleaser.
I'll see you on Tuesday then.
People pleaser to fuck. I'm the same.
Yeah.
I sent the plasterers home today and I didn't want to.
You sent them home,
Yeah.
so the kitchen's just not done.
No, they're plasterers.
No,
Oh,
Serica's
right.
on her period and he gave it a tampon. That's what he cut. That's his euphemism. You know, he got the plasters in. Sent the plasters home. Yeah.
Oh, I'm skim that one there. lad.
I hate plastering, particularly this kind.
No, but I was waiting for the spark to come, and the spark wasn't going to be there long enough. It's going to cut their day in half. So I sent them home and said, come and do a full day tomorrow. Good lad. But also, I could have told them to fucking hang on. But I'm a people pleaser, and I hate myself for it.
Yeah, I'm the same. I like people being happy. I'm like, do you know what? He wants to get a drink for an hour. That's fine. And then he wants to not paint. That's, his
I
problem.
hate being a people pleaser. It's my biggest flaw. I hate it.
I don't think you are a people pleaser, really.
No, I am.
I think just occasionally you do something nice for someone and you go,
No,
I'm people pleasing me.
It's not the-
I
no,
think
that's not what people pleasing is. It's putting yourself out when someone else is just doing something nice isn't people pleasing.
right.
That's not what people pleasing is. People pleasing is me going, them.
You
them-
don't do anything you don't want to do ever.
What are you on about? I just had the plasters home this morning and I didn't want to, but I didn't want them sitting in the van for an hour and a half while the spark came round.
You won't fucking rack the fucking pool table up twice in a row. You'll stop playing.
It's not people
You'll
pleasing.
stop.
Yeah, I will
You will literally go, I'm not playing then.
People pleasing isn't your mates though, really. It's other people. You don't want to put other people out. That's you're laughing
Oh,
at
but
me.
you don't mind putting your mates out?
No,
Oh,
fuck,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course
yeah,
not.
yeah,
Rack them up. But I could have said to them plasters, tough shit, lad. He's here. Wait an hour and a half for the spark. And I went, nah, he's going, you can go home. I didn't want them to, but I wanted them to like me.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Now they think I'm cool, but I've got no
Big
fucking...
boss man sent us on. What a good guy.
If they... Yeah. The guy knocked on the door on the Tuesday.
Here we go.
And I took a second to get to the door. I'm not making this shit up. And I opened the door, and all three of the blokes came to... They were walking away from the door, and then he stopped, and he seen me at the door, and he goes, Oh, you're home. We're going to do the window today. And I was like, yeah, great. I caught them. They were leaving.
Three men, one window, 6 days.
This is the crazy thing.
Porno.
This is the thing. All
With
three of
those
them
asshole.
came, brought shit up into the thing, and then left one dude. And the other two left. It was one guy.
You're getting robbed soon, you.
You reckon? Yeah.
How much was this work, Thomas? Just because it sounds like it was about $3,000.
I don't know because...
Oh, good. Yeah,
we-
never
no-
agree a price. That's good.
No, it's
That's the
rent-
key, innit?
It's
going
the
to be
landlord pays
15
it.
grand, isn't it? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
What we're
it's
going
not
to
me.
need, mate,
I'm
is
not
just
paying
borrow
for it.
your bank card for a couple of weeks and whatever's left in it when we give you it back, that's how much the job was.
You've never done that before?
Thomas, yesterday, a man who I've never met woke me up in my house having a shit.
Wait, how?
But you're a people pleaser.
I'd rather get robbed than have someone
So I-
waking up to
was it-
someone
was it
shitting.
the
How do you
postman?
get inside?
I've been on holiday, and
did-
the workers, they've got access to my house because they're builders. I've been away, so they've not met me because it's the
He's
new
very
lads.
friendly with his postman. He lets the postman poo in his down to the toilet.
Wait, what? You just
If you
let
know what I
people in
mean.
your house?
What do you think when I go out, the builders just go home?
This podcast has been dominated. You spend half the time with Carl and Thomas looking at each other going... The theme of the episode is these two going, where the fuck are you? What are you?
You get
What are you?"
contractors access to your house, and then they do the thing.
No. So I stay home while they come in.
It's impossible. We've been here for 3 months. I would never leave the house without.
Well, I should do it quicker then.
So, Carl, he didn't realise you were in,
So I was in
and
bed,
he had a
but
dirty big plot.
He hadn't met me yet. He was like, "Oh, this house is empty. I've been here for 4 days. He's been in Italy, and he done a shit, which I heard.
On the Japanese toilet?
Yeah, he didn't use the seat though. He used toilet paper like a fucking heathen.
What do you mean Japanese toilet? What makes it?
Oh, me and Carl have got Japanese toilet seats. Carl got me for Christmas last year. It's square. It washes your bum all.
Oh, them ones. Yeah. You had a word for that though last time.
Japanese toilet seat.
No. It's
Bidet.
A bidet.
thank you.
A
No,
built-in.
it's not one of them. No,
It's
is
not
it?
a bidet, is it?
I thought it was French. I didn't realise it was Japanese.
No, because bidet sounds French.
It does.
Anyway, the man's done a poo,
Kamikaze.
and I came out the door. I opened the door in me pajamas because I got dressed, and he went, "Hello." do you live here? And I went, yeah, mate.
Someone walking out
do.
your bathroom and asking that question.
At 7:30 in the morning.
Do you shit here?
He went, do you live here? I was like, yeah. He's like, right. Where have you been? I was like, I've been on holiday. He's like, right, yeah, we're just going to go downstairs, carry the way. And I was like, cool. Went in. A little tiny poo skid.
Where's the cards? Where's the cards? That's a red card.
With
That's
a little bit of toilet
horrific.
paper still in. You know what I mean? Like he hasn't.
He hasn't second flushed there.
No.
Lord.
Nah, sometimes the second flush doesn't work though. But that's brutal.
No,
You didn't know I was
there.
there.
Toilet paper still in there. It would have dealt with that. A second flush would deal with the toilet paper.
Oh, that's a fair point, yeah.
Didn't know I was there, and he'd done a big poo.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. It's just
Would you?
part
Are
of it.
you? At that point, would you rather use the Japanese toilet? I'd feel like that was a level of thought of
I
like
don't know.
betrayal
How would you feel?
If someone used me Japanese toilet seat,
Yeah.
at the postman.
you know what I mean?
You know, was that
You told me to use your Japanese toilet seat.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
but
a
you're
friend.
a friend. You know, you're in the
is that
circle.
different?
No, I let all my mates use me Japanese toilet seats whenever they want.
Well, he's had a bevy, you know what I mean? He's fucking.
Imagine just hearing from you trying to get to sleep, and all you can hear is a workman going, "Oh my god! Oh, what? Jesus Christ! Fucking hell, buddy! You're gonna have to have a shit up here, mate. It's glorious.
I'm in bed. Like, who's bad?
Oh my god!
Do you know what I've just realised? I haven't, since I come back from Edinburgh, I haven't had a poo in my toilet.
Oh, right.
I was going to say, mate, that's bad.
Yeah. I haven't been pooing as much lately. Don't know what's going on.
It's
Think the
probably 'cause
alcohol
you're
might
healthier.
be helping. Yeah.
It's because you're not drinking 6 gallons of Guinness every day. Copy that. Stop doing this. I'm not shitting myself.
Another question. Craig Feeney says, question for the pod. If you had the ability to stop doing 2 mundane essential tasks that you do on a regular basis, what 2 activities would you choose? Basically, things that need doing, but you'd love to avoid. There's no implication or health risks. You just stay as you were right now. Mine would be go in the toilet and queuing. So you can just take away 2 bits of bullshit.
Go in the
from your
toilet has
life.
got to be up there. Do you know what I think is for me? If there was no health risk, brushing my teeth. Honestly, one of the worst feelings in the world is being comfy in bed and ready to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
And then realising you haven't brushed your teeth. And you've got to get out.
It wakes you up.
You got to brush your teeth in the brightest room in the world. You might as well be in the fucking dentist. And then you got to come back in and get comfy again.
How long is the mundane task? Like, are we saying the time period that it qualifies to be? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, it's
Like, 'cause that's
anything-
a quick thing that
like
you can just
pregnancy.
do.
Anything that would be basically his teeth would be fine forever, and he'd never have to brush them again, and his breath wouldn't stink.
I think mine would be cooking.
Oh
If
no,
I
I
have
like
to cook-
cooking occasionally.
If I could just have food there, ready to
I
go.
can do that.
So
So
that's Carl's life at the moment.
Deliver to exist. Mine is emptying a dishwasher
Oh,
and hanging up wet clothing when you've emptied the washing machine.
oh, and I love hanging up
Blow
clothing.
my head off.
do you?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking blow my head off.
Come to ours then.
Oh.
I'd rather put the clothes
Do
in
you know
the
what I
bin.
love doing? I love getting the iron board out, fucking putting on something on TV and fucking ironing and watching. Oh, I love it. It's
Do
so
you iron
therapeutic.
en masse?
En masse?
Do you iron your stuff and then hang it in your wardrobe before, like, with no plan to wear it?
Sometimes.
Whoa.
Fucking mum. My ma does that. She'll have a fortnight of
Laura
ironing.
does it. Laura does it. She piles it up. She's like, "This is my system." You're like, "Well, it looks like a wash house because you never get round to it." It's so annoying. Just get it from the fucking tumble dryer or off the rack, and then just hang it up and iron when you need
Iron
it.
it.
I don't
should
want to
go.
iron something that I might never wear ever again.
Exactly.
What a waste of everyone's
That
time.
is the risk with Adam. All he's doing is ironing for the charity shop. Okay. These are absolutely flawless.
Yeah, iron as you go. Because sometimes you don't need to. It's just falling out on the hanger.
Sometimes it's on the fucking the hanger so much. Like I've had clothes up there for so long, they've never been ironed, and you come off and you're like, "That's good enough."
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
took
it
my
straightens out.
anti-social social club shirt off the hanger yesterday and was like ready to go.
Fine.
Yeah.
What about parking your car?
Yeah, but right. So what just happens?
ghost in
You
the
just have a pass to just literally stop your car wherever you are and just wander off, and it's still
Yeah,
there.
and it's not going to obstruct traffic or anything. You just can just park it.
That's a good one, you know. If you could just like arrive at your destination, get out your car, and there's no repercussions to that whatsoever. Fucking give me, I'll brush my teeth, mate. I'll have that.
That's good. Just get it to Terminal
That is
2,
good.
drive
Oh.
it right next to the door and be like, that will be there in a week.
Yeah, when you come out, it's just still there.
It's still there. There's no parking ticket.
See, Carl, not so fucking stupid after all.
Mate. That and the fucking wang and the washing up.
Oh, do you know, my second one might be to just be able to walk from that car through the airport terminal and just onto the plane, just to avoid that awful hour and a half.
That it doesn't
fucking
happen
bullshit.
enough.
No.
It's not a mundane enough task.
No, but it's my least favourite time in the world ever.
What, being on a plane?
Oh, God, I fucking
Just
hate
get the
it.
fast pass,
what
or
about
just jump in the queue
teleportation
anyway.
then?
No,
You can just arrive.
Oh, I just do an Adam now. Just wander in the fast pass. It's so good hanging out with him.
No
It's
one
made me
checks. I was flown to Italy.
You got fast. He was like, "You got fast pass?" Like, yeah. Like, cool. Yeah. Said it with confidence, and I'm behind him like, la 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 la.
Airports
In the
are so
airport, I just
easy
walked
to
to the
cheat.
fast pass queue, and we didn't have fast pass, but the queue for the main bit was chaos. And I just walked up and they went, "Have you got fast passes?" And I went, "Yeah."
Fuck, why didn't you do that in Dublin? Last year, that was the worst fucking airport.
Fuck that airport.
That was
Yeah.
horrific.
Do you know that must have been like a one-off though? Because Dublin airports, I've found,
I've been back twice. It's fine.
is
That was a
really
bad
fine.
day.
It was the
I'm going to
worst.
Dublin on Sunday.
There's a tip to flyers. If you've already checked in, you can have as many bags as you want.
Yeah.
You're only allowed 10 kilos. I flew to Italy with a 10-kilo bag, which was about 40 kilos, and a huge North Face backpack, which might have been 20 itself.
What are you taking?
Clothes. If you've already checked in, they don't check your bags.
Yeah, they do on a I've seen it happen on a busy flight. If they're hammered, they will go down the line and go, "That bag's too big. It'll have to go in the hold."
Yeah,
that
does happen.
That's the
No,
only
yeah.
risk you're running.
But you're not paying.
No, they don't make you pay.
Exactly.
It's just because people love getting off the thing and getting straight on.
Free
onto
bags. Just take as many bags as you
I've
want.
said Steve's bag's bigger than him.
My bag's bigger than that, and I took a suitcase, and I was only allowed a small handbag.
And how are you
And
not
when we went
paying
to,
extra?
when
I
we
don't
went to
understand.
Tenerife,
Don't
my
tell them.
suitcase was like 40 kilos. So when she was measuring, she just lifted up.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
it
was really
20.
funny. Actually, he did do that. I seen that. You know, you put your bag on the thing to get weighed to see how much it is. Steve just had one of the wheels in his hand and lifted it off the thing.
It was perfectly 20
It's like
kilos.
40 kilograms, but it said like 20.
Or he could
And I
just
just dropped
he could
it
just
and it went
tra-
up, it went
take the tray of Lucasade out that he's always got. Oh yeah,
Steve-
my 5 bottles of
Steve
fucking
doesn't
Lucasade.
empty his carry-on before he goes to airports. He had 17 Lucasades in his bag.
17.
I had one.
To be fair,
You
Dan had
must wee all the time.
Dan had a spirit level, to be fair. Dan had a spirit level in his backpack.
The only person in the history of flight to go, oh shit, and bring out a spirit level.
Maybe the only person ever to have a spirit level in a backpack. What a song.
And I did it for you. I wanted to
I
balance
got
your
my
pool table.
spirit level here. It's with me in my backpack.
I think sleeping. I'd just take away sleeping. I'd take away.
It's not a mundane task.
It feels mundane. You
No,
get
you
to the end of the day,
can't
like,
class that.
oh, you can't sleep sometimes. It would be so good if you just didn't have to sleep. If you didn't get to the point, like, I know sleeping's good because you absolutely need to. If you could just buy back 8 hours in the day
No,
Yeah.
it's
to
not
do
mon-
stuff.
that's
Now,
not
I-
mundane
It's a
task.
necessity.
I think I hear what you're
Eating
saying,
Thanks for rolling with it.
but
I've
decided that is against the
rules. No.
Correct.
I would love to
No,
not
I
sleep.
think he's all right with that. I think you can give him that. And I know I'm quite happy to wipe my ass and brush my teeth because I want to park cars and
Not sleep.
not sleep.
I like the feeling when you've had a good sleep. So if you could do like a half-hour power nap that counted as an 8-hour
Like
sleep,
go in the gym.
Oh, yes. So
you could just
So what do you need?
Oh.
8 hours?
Yep.
If half an hour's sleep,
Yep.
it was like, you know,
like in a video game.
Yeah, like the cordial double concentrate. If you could get like, how many times more powerful would it be? 16 times more powerful. Is that right?
Yeah.
Right. 16 times strength sleep. So in half an hour,
Someone's after
you've
us,
got your full,
Yeah.
your full night's
Okay, then
sleep.
mine
Be the
is
best.
going to university and walking.
He's in a fucking
I don't understand.
of a mood today. You know.
Why are you
It's like he
getting
wrote the question or even read it. Fucking, this is ridiculous.
yours? Should have been.
Craig Feeney has asked a question and we will answer it properly.
Mundane task, sleeping. Oh, I'll go do that again.
Mate, I hope you leave that in the edit.
When you get, I'm going to empty the dishwasher. Nah. 10 o'clock. Oh no, it's that time again. On a boat.
Tired again.
Bollocks.
It is.
No, it isn't.
It's annoying
Oh,
sometimes.
it's so mundane. Off to bed. Bollocks.
This is why. No, I asked you the question. This is why he's legit because I said at the start,
Getting a PhD.
I said, how long
simple
is
pleasure.
the mundane task? And you said there's no rule for time.
No. No.
So 8 hours sleep or
It's not a
fucking.
mundane task.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
It's the most
carry on.
mundane thing you can do, mate. You're fucking
Done
out.
my head in.
What is the definition of mundane?
Mundane is like an everyday thing that it's just.
That is every
Like sleeping.
day.
Yeah, but
That's
that's a
literally every day.
necessity. Eating.
Washing the
Not a
dishes is a
mundane
necessity.
Lacking interest or excitement.
Repetitive, boring, unproductive. It's sleep.
Mate,
Sleeping's
that's
not
literally.
a mundane task.
What is sleep got the same definition?
Fucking fight.
Laundry, doing the dishes, cleaning, placing online orders, driving kids around, etc.
Or sleeping.
Carl,
Steve, can you please type in "is sleeping a mundane task" and Google gets to decide who's
Okay,
right.
if I'm wrong,
can I
then-
just say, going back to Adam's point before, Carl, you are not a people pleaser.
Maybe sleep is just another mundane task that you've gotten into a routine.
It's got it in the same sentence.
See you, Carl.
Can't argue.
Oh,
You are wrong though.
Dan wins, and you don't have to sleep ever again, mate. There you go.
Still picking dishwasher. I love sleeping.
You love sleeping because you need to do it, though.
Learning how to becoming a member of Mensa. Joining NASA.
I can't wait till your house is finished.
Building a lovely desk.
Having house renovations.
that again. Ah, carpentry.
Are you walking it off? Do you want to take 5? Carl's out. Ironically, he's going for a nap.
Carl!
Come on, Carl. Back in now. There
Sit
you
down.
go.
Got stuff to do.
He's the only one that didn't drink last night.
I've never seen him.
He's
there
the
before.
non-hungover one.
No way.
Yeah, he got a good
I'm not
night's sleep.
hungover, mate. I jogged it off.
I've never
burnt
seen
it,
you
know?
mad.
I'm not mad.
We've got some advice. Anonymous. Wag lids. Keep me anonymous, please. This is from Jake Garrett. I need a strange bit of advice. Basically, my mum is a care worker and wanted an extra bit of income. I showed her how to sell some stuff on Vinted and she got really into it. I came back home the other week to find that my mum has now moved on to selling something else, tickets. My mum has basically become a ticket tout. I've caught her sat in queues trying to buy early bird concert and sports tickets so she can rip people off by reselling. I'm conflicted because she's making more money than she does. She's making more money than she needs, but we're a working class family and she's doing the quintessential scumbag job. What should I do? Mum's a ticket tout.
Tell her off.
Yeah, it's one of the worst things in the modern world, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit naughty.
It's going to get to the point, I think, because artists hate it, don't they? Especially because like, if you're Taylor Swift and people are selling your tickets for like $1,000, that means you could be selling your tickets for $1,000 and making the money.
But you've priced them for your fans.
No,
Totally.
have you seen what happens with Live Nation with Surge selling? Do you like the way Uber, when the man goes up, the price goes up?
Yeah.
Tickets are the same.
No way.
Yeah. So if you go, there's 10,000 people on the site, they will up the price of the ticket. It's disgusting.
But an artist can cap their prices, can't
They will control the range,
Yeah.
but there's still an upper range.
Oh, that's stinky.
Yeah, Harry Styles does it.
I don't think that's the worst thing. My mum sold my Game Boy when I was a kid. That was devastating. Fucking
Why?
Game Boy original. Because she didn't ask. She just took it and sold it.
No, but why did she sell it?
Because she was there was a family at the church. Actually, no, she didn't even sell it. She gave it away. Sorry, she gave it to a family at church. She goes, "Oh, that kid wouldn't be able to get one, so I just gave him yours."
So now you can't have one.
Yeah.
But now you're the kid without one, so shouldn't you get his?
Yeah. I had Pokemon Red, fucking Metroid, whatever it was called.
It's really sad.
I had all these games. Kirby.
Have you ever bought off a ticket tout?
Yeah, we bought one outside.
Oh, you've got the Chelsea.
I avoid it at all costs for Liverpool, but then when I absolutely need to get to a game, it's hypocritical because I think it's fucking bang out of order. But if I need to get a ticket, I know it's always an option and I'm in a position of privilege to do it. But if I can, I avoid it.
How do you know if it's legit outside a stadium, though?
You don't really.
You don't?
I don't. But I don't just go up to someone outside the stadium. There's people that I know.
We did.
Oh, okay.
I think my man should give his mum terrible advice on who's really.
I think it's going to get to a point with tickets. Sorry, what I was trying to say before. Where your ID, you're going to have to buy it with your ID,
Like
and on
Glastonbury?
your way in, they're going to check the name on the ticket
I don't know
against your
why
ID.
that hasn't happened
Glastonbury
already.
does it. That's how you get into Glastonbury. Your face is on your ticket.
What?
Yeah. So if you want to buy a ticket to Glastonbury, like you'd have to go. Someone with dark hair. You'd have to it's gonna be difficult with you because your hair's quite unique.
Or you could just dye his hair.
Would you dye your hair for
Yeah,
Glastonbury?
what if you grew a beard or you shaved your beard off and you look different to your picture?
Yeah, it's not Homeland Security. I think there's a bit of wiggle room. It is just, yeah.
I'm guessing you can take your
That also
ID.
happens with passports.
Did
Thomas, doesn't
you?
it?
Yeah, those lads that got shot.
Hang on, you've had a shave. You're not going anywhere near Marbella, mate. Get home.
No, but you know how some people look really different over the course of.
Yeah, but then you've got your identification to match the name.
Yeah.
on the
Did you
ticket.
see the lads that got into Glastonbury by just driving up a service road confidently?
Yeah, with probably got high vis on.
They just had the car. They worked out which road was going to get them in, and got to a security guard who obviously hadn't seen many cars that day and was just like expecting people to drive up. And they're like, "Where do we park?" One of the acts, and he was like, "Oh yeah, just keep going there to the right." And they got about 15, 20 yards in front, just started laughing, left the car, and wandered off.
Most scouts just get
No
spun in.
way.
Yeah.
You can get spun in. You can pay like 600-700 quid, and a van will drive you into Glastonbury.
Wow.
They literally did the thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not just a scouts thing, but there's so many lads I know who don't buy a ticket.
Spun in.
You get spun in. Yeah, it means like bunking in.
Right. So
Basically-
how'd you do it?
You will pay a certain amount to a man with a van who works at Glastonbury. You'll all jump in the back and he'll drive you in.
Oh my
Like
god.
an illegal immigrant into
Yeah, in
Glastonbury.
Calais.
Yeah. It's such a common thing.
Right. And that's cheaper, obviously.
No, it's more expensive than a ticket, but they're so hard to get.
What?
You can't get Glastonbury
They're
tickets,
so
really.
hard to get. So we go, I won't buy it, I'll add a bevy on top, as they say, another 200-300 quid, and you'll get spun in.
Right. I'm so done with festivals.
I want to do Glastonbury in the next couple of years.
I mean,
Play
if,
it.
if it's Spice Girls and Taylor Swift, then
Oh, yeah. Spice Girls next. No, I don't care about playing it. I'll play it if it means I get the tickets.
That's what you get 2 free tickets, don't you? That's
Yeah.
the payment for doing a gig at Glastonbury.
Yeah. If it's the Spice Girls next year, I don't care who I've got to suck off. I'm going.
yeah, me too. I'll suck them off after you.
You like Spice Girls?
Of course I do. And Posh is coming back for it.
Yeah, Spice Girls
Actual-
at Glastonbury. Wow.
What?
Victoria, but you know they've done reunion
I feel
tours.
like
but-
Thomas, like, what?
They've done reunion tours before, but Victoria Beckham's never been part of it. But they're reuniting all of them for Glastonbury.
What, all the groups from the 90s are coming back, aren't they? Apart from Oasis.
my friend.
Wild wants a picture.
We can tell you are fans.
Mama, I love
They go for all the slow ones for?
Mama, my friend.
Is this Spice Girls?
Yeah, well.
And in a place so like the you got a chicken like see the doctor, easy eat doesn't come for free. She's a real lady.
As for me, I will say, slap me body down and ride it all around. Slap me body down and ride it all around.
Anonymous. Last one, and we'll call an end to this fucking podcast. Need you to have a word with my girlfriend. Oh, it's sort of advice. It's sort of a have a word. My girlfriend constantly sends me pictures of models of dresses that she wants to buy for going out. However, all these models in the photos are like size 6 or 8, etc. My girlfriend is a larger lady. Nothing wrong with it. I like her that way, but she was always left disappointed when the delivery comes and it doesn't suit her. I then get it in the neck a day before the event that she doesn't have anything to wear. How do I let her down gently and tell her she should start looking at fits for the curvier lady?
Leave Giacomo logged in.
Bro, danger. You're in a dangerous place.
Leave Giacomo logged in on a laptop. Just randomly.
What's Giacomo?
It's because she wants to dress like Freddie Flintoff. What?
Over Eddie Quinn.
Look, it's really annoying, and it's funny because I've made fun of like people who want like the fashion industry changed in the past because of weight things, but they've started doing like fat mannequins and stuff, and it's good because you see what it actually would look like on someone who's fatter, and I always am. Like even when I lose weight, and I feel quite good at the minute, I'm still fat, I'm still overweight, and you do look at mannequins and go, that is a lovely jacket, that, and you put it on and go, it is if you look like the mannequin.
Yeah.
It's frustrating when you're bigger because it's hard to do it because there's not a lot of like shops and models that show what it looks like on a fatter person, and that's because
Like the fucking mannequins that are like green or blue. No one looks like that.
What?
I'm backing up.
in 5 minutes.
When you go into a shop and you say, I don't look like that. I'm backing Adam up here.
No, you're
when
not.
you go
it
into a
might
shop.
feel like you are to you, but it's not the same point.
I got you, babes. You know, when you see the coloured, like they're like a bright green or a bright orange, like the couch.
Yeah.
Where do you shopping?
Huh?
The Disney shop. What? Oh, like Disney Princess rig out, you know what I mean?
Disney shop.
Where do you
I'd
shop?
look fucking stupid if I dressed like Buzz Lightyear. I'd look like a fucking idiot.
I'm not blue.
Like, traditionally, slimmer people are more attractive. It's just the way it is. And we like to pretend in this era of body positivity that that's not the case and everything's beautiful. And it is. You can be big and beautiful, but traditionally, slimmer people, more attractive. Tighter ass means tighter pussy. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. Get a bit of fucking chunk.
On the pussy?
Oh, on all of it. Everything. Ankles.
Chussy.
Chunky pussy.
Oh, you need a curve. You need a
Miller Lite.
curve. Who wants a tiny bottom?
No, I don't want a tiny bottom. I want it to be fwa.
Yeah, toy.
Oh, sorry. You want it to be
Bit of
He wants
shape
it
to
to
it.
be tight.
Woo! But you know
I'm
what I mean?
all about that.
But it is
thickness.
frustrating. What you're going to have to do, lad, is just... you're just going to have to constantly live in the state you're in.
Yeah.
You can never do anything about it.
Great advice. I wondered where that was going, and I'm totally backing
You're
it
going
up
to have
now.
to keep going. You look great in that. And then when she doesn't go, they must have mismade it. It must be one of those mismade ones.
Cheaper fabric.
Oh, it's been
These
cheap, hasn't it?
Chinese sizes.
Cheaper fabric.
Or
Yeah,
he could
sizes.
surprise her with some dresses.
What?
He could surprise her with dresses.
Like a moo-moo.
He could like, what the fuck is a moo-moo?
It's like a big...
That's what a cow says.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what the farmer says in the middle of the night. Whoa, what?
No, what is a moo-moo?
It's not a compliment, put it that way.
A
Okay.
moo-moo is like a big, oversized dress.
It's like a 5-person tent with floral designs on
That's
it.
the brand name.
Yeah.
Like Giacomo, it's called a moo-moo.
No, it's the style.
Oh, okay. So my question is then, why doesn't he just gift her dresses?
Danger.
You can't do
Danger.
that.
Thomas, what?
How?
What? Here's a. I know you buy like size 10, but how about this size 16, babe?
No. If she's looking at those ones, don't fucking challenge her on it because then you look like an absolute cunt.
Yeah.
You just absolutely agree with that, right? I'm just saying, for like a birthday, why don't he just surprise her with a nice dress?
Because she's not going to look good in that one either.
She looks awful
She
in
might.
everything. No, she looks awful in everything, apparently.
Oh, that's mean.
I didn't
Carl.
like the email, Thomas.
Huh?
Yeah. We're not the ones calling his girlfriend a big ugly pig. That's him.
Lord.
That was too far, wasn't it?
Brother, you really can't get involved in this one. You've just got to be there to support her and go, I don't know. Maybe it's shrinking in the post, babe. Just ride it out.
It has been raining. Got wet.
Oh, imagine if that's how you could lose weight. If you just went out in the rain and you shrunk.
And the
That would
podcast.
be-
End the podcast.
I've got less intelligent during this.
Thomas is going on tour. Tickets are at.
thomasgreencomedy.co.uk.
Your Instagram is.
Thomas Green Comedy.
Twitter.
Your Twitter is.
Sorry again.
Your Twitter.
I am Thomas Green.
Yes, you are. My tour starts this week. I'm going round Europe. The UK starts in October, and I'm very, very excited. A lot of shows are starting to sell out, and some of the bigger ones are really trickling towards sell out. Now, Glasgow's got about 10 tickets left, so that's unbelievable. Dan?
Yeah, when you sell out Glasgow, come and see me, Scotland.
I'm in Nantwich Friday the 8th of September. That's got some tickets left. Birmingham on the 10th is all sold out. The weekend after is Carlisle, sold out. And then I've got tickets available in South Shields, Middlesbrough and Leeds that weekend, but not loads left. They are going to sell out soon. It's very exciting to finally be on tour.
Yeah, and my first one.
Oh, it's so good,
I
mate.
can't
You are
fucking
going to
wait.
fucking love it.
It's
Bye,
the
Felicia.
Oh, have we got a tune?
No.
No.
Let's
Fins.
sing one. Do, 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 do,
Oh, hang on, we'll get struck on YouTube.
I haven't heard that for years.
Is that Spice Girls?